probably aren't going to be looking... No, I mean, who knows? Maybe he could go Frank crossbows, but you're probably looking at a very good knight line to fight the eagles. And Mayans, are, they're not Aztecs. They don't have the great monk line that Aztecs or even Incas have.
Exactly. We're gonna go. Since they are playing blue and purple, we're gonna go. And ladies and gentlemen, this is game number 1. And thank you a lot for the support, also people on YouTube. We're gonna go yellow for Sebastian. Yellow gave him some good power, and Vinchester as Franks. So, welcome everyone. This is the quarterfinals. We're getting close to the end of the tournament, sadly, with me, Mr. T West, and we have a legendary map. We have Arabia, and we have purple in the south, Vinchester Franks, and in the north, Mayans, Sebastian. And then you gotta tell me, we were talking about the seeds, but what about the maps, Mr. West?
Vinch has that back gold and a back berry patch. His stone's kind of exposed out on the front to the right, but other than that, should have a pretty easy time walling off, keeping the, as he's putting the 2 houses down, already planning to wall off by those berries, keeping the early feudal economy safe. And then for Sebastian, forward gold on a hill. That is ugly.
Yeah, but this also open map. I'm checking quite hilly map. They've been, in theory, open and aggressive, but they are walling a lot, right, Sebastian?
Well, that's what you see in pretty much every tournament, right? Lots of walling, more so than even on the ranked games.
Yeah. Let's see what they're gonna do. He's already going for the berries. Remember also that Franks is... Oh, he's gonna go extremely fast up. You can see the 2 villages on wood only. 2 villages on wood only. Yep. So it means that Franks is gonna go
on wood. And probably skipping loom, right? We've been seeing that a lot. We might see 1920 pop no loom from Vinch.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful here. He sent that bullet from the berries to the TC. Didn't notice that's idle time for Vinchester because he just collected the 10 berries before he did the mill. Not a big deal, but everything matters.
Yeah, it adds up, right? He was trying to push that ostrich at the same time, but little things like that matter. And maybe sending an extra vill to the berries. He has 5 there. You can't do that as Franks. But sometimes sending that many to berries that early when you still have the hunt can slow you down a bit. But 19 pop up and no loom.
Oh my god. No loom against a Meso civilization, right? What time we are now, West? Seriously.
I don't know. I remember the good old, you do loom on the way to lowering the boar so your vill was safe, right? The times have changed.
Have changed a lot. It's changed really, really a lot. Anyway, we have 2 lumber camps, which I like it a lot. Altashinapi, thank you, man. Appreciate it. But, Sebastian is going with the 2 militias. But only 2 militias when you have a scout that is France scout, so it'll be okay, right?
Yeah. Usually the 2 militia was popular probably a couple years ago, like in King of the Desert 4. I feel like it's kind of fallen a bit out of favor. Players have maybe gotten better at expecting and dealing with it. But interesting choice here to deal with the militia, and Vinch will probably scout it as they're heading forward.
Oh, but this is the thing. Vinchester can't see it. I mean, at least it was on his view. I think he missed it. No, I think he saw it, right?
He had to, if he was paying attention to the scout, he had to have seen it. It looks like he's bringing the scout back to try to track it.
Okay. Going back, we have the eagle and the 2 militias. Park in front is doing now the loom. Yeah, he saw it. He saw it because he's walling on the wood on the left. He's kind of exposed. He has the loom already. The militias are there. Now we'll do the stable. But this is the thing. You are going up that quick, and then now you are unable to do this. Oh, 3 militias even. Oh, boy. 3 and men-at-arms.
Maybe we'll see men-at-arms. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Men-at-arms is also something that you don't see as much these days, but against the scouts opening, it does give you some really early pressure before the scouts are able to be trained. And Vinch, we'll see how quickly Vinch tries to swap to an archery range if he tries to fight this, or if he just tries to maybe counter-raid with scouts.
You don't see as much, you don't see at all. Right? Hit the wall. He's walling, okay. Now he has the archery range.
And this is kind of the problem with it. Players are so good at walling it out.
Oh, but look at the ships. The lame by Sebastian. He take 1 and now he's limbing another 2. I believe that he's gonna kill the eagle now. So Should be okay. Yeah, this is... well, the eagle it was kind of useless at this point, right? So it's okay. He limited at least one ship.
Yeah, he had already lost some HP on the eagle, and he gets a goat there, which at least is some damage with it.
Okay, double attacks. Coming with more scouts, doing the artillery range. But this is the beauty of this civilization. Franks look so smooth. We saw yesterday with it was head of Franks on Habub against Incas, right? And
Right.
if you play them properly, Franks are so good right now. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, they're just so easy to play. And here we're going to get that a couple of skirmishers out, and those men-at-arms still walled outside of that wall, unable to break in, and not really doing much damage here. The one thing that it does is now that Vinch wants to swap to those early skirms, he can't keep producing from the stable and the range and the TC all at the same time with only 3 farms. He's going to have to take a break from the scout production, add in some skirms.
Yeah, I don't know where he's doing the farm there. Okay, he canceled it. That's good, because it was a bad one. Now he's coming with 1 spear and 1 archer. Well, the problem here is that if Vinchester just make an old army, then this man at arms is a big waste of resources.
Right. It's a way to kind of force your opponent to get into the skirmishers to counter the archer follow-up sometimes, too. Where you're going to force them not to make as many scouts just because you can apply that early pressure. And if you can force them into skirms, maybe you have options to go eagles later on in the castle age if they're very heavy onto skirms more than you would if they're able to get the scout-archer combination.
Vinchester denied already the blast bit. He take a ability from his opponent in the meanwhile, so instead of staying at home completely, he went with the counter-attack, which is create the chaos, and Vinchester kill a ability, but at the same time, 17 seconds idle TC, so it's basically like if you don't kill any ability, how important it is to have a good macro, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things the men-at-arms build is kind of weak at. The build is so tight, you don't have as much time to wall yourself up at home, and Vinch is able to counterattack by setting the scouts forward while he was walled safely.
Okay, he has the archers at home now to defend, but with those skirmishes, what he's trying to find Vinchester is the spearman. Want to kill the spearman, and then the scout will clean everything else, right? That's the goal.
Yep, exactly.
Vinchester right now. And he will do now the attack. Yeah. Will kill all the men-at-arms, I guess. Yeah, he will kill
He's
it.
going to get the spear.
Okay, he gets some hit. Still, wasn't the best trade for Vinchester, if you ask me. Like, I mean, he killed all, but the scouts are very low HP right now.
Okay. Yeah, lost the scout, lost a lot of HP, and that's going to make it much more difficult if he ever wants to fight villagers, because the villagers can just fight back and kill the scouts.
Yeah, those scouts shouldn't achieve too much anymore. And as you mentioned, the village will take them, and then he has his spears now. Mayans are Mayans. Remember, resources last longer. He has already collected 500 resources more. How is that even possible? 500 resources more by Sebastian.
It starts with this map, right? They have the extra rhinos or elephants that have a bit more food than the boar does, and that, I think, is just a really nice advantage for the Mayans, because that extra food lasts even longer.
Yeah, from there you are getting almost 100 already. Yeah, with the deers, well, at the end it's 200 resources probably, with all the hunt. So it's pretty OP. Anyway, Vinchester is still grabbing the resources. This game, with all these walls that they are doing, looks like it's going to go for the castle age.
Yeah, looks like a very classic Arabia Franks Mayans tournament game, right? You're very heavily walling up, playing safely in that tournament style, and just going to try to get to the castle age as soon as you can. The big question here for Sebastian is, does he go for crossbows or does he go for eagles?
Well, I think Sebastian, at some point, he will need a market probably, because look at the resources. Look how smooth Franks are. And now Vinchester feel confident enough to don't even make fletching, as you can see. Yeah, he's definitely not doing the fletching. He's walling completely with houses. Doesn't have the market himself, Vinchester. And he's gonna click up in a moment. Oh, his sniper ability on the farm.
Needing the market.
He killed with the skirmishes was ability on the farm. Damn.
And he's breaking through the wall.
Oh my god, another villager down. Ooh, the start from Vinchester is fantastic, but Sebastian click it quicker, which is crazy. It's only crazy. These Mayans are just OP for sure. Now he's gonna take some villager there. Oh, he didn't notice. There was a villager there from Vinchester. Sebastian just passed because he was focusing on this scout and skills, but check the KD right now.
10-1 for Vinchester, and that he just played that army composition so well, using the scouts and the skirms and his walls in combination not to have to take a fight until he was ready, and then once he was ready, just use the mobility of the scouts to pounce on the archers. Oh, finally a raid here from Sebastian though on the wood line.
Yeah, took a villager also.
As we said, double lumber camp from the start. One villa goes down, but he can run.
Okay, and he did run. He's now doing the fletching, Vinchester, because he see that obviously his opponent is gonna go full archers. So, knights and skirmishes for a while will be the composition here for Vinchester, or what? I believe so.
Seems like it, especially if he's committing to fletching there. He still has 9 skirms coming back to help deal with the archers.
Do you think that he is still alive, Sebastian, at this point, just because of the Mayans? Because with the 10-1 KD, killing few villages, he shouldn't be even ahead in Castle Age, man. Like, that's because of Mayans are Mayans,
it's the
man.
Castle Age timing that really matters, right?
Right?
The question is going to be, what can Vinch do with the skirms right here? Is he able to pick off those archers maybe before they can get crossbows? And if you are against the Franks player and you have a big mass of archers, forcing them sometimes to invest into elite skirm instead of more armor upgrades for the knights can itself be a bit of a victory, even if you kind of take a loss.
Well, he's trying to take those archers before he's doing the upgrade, and that's absolutely great what he's doing. Yeah, but he's losing also many, and now the crumbs are there. So I don't know if he really rushed too much about that and probably didn't need it. Because now it's not going to be elite skirmishes. He's going knights, he's doing another town center, and force him to make a siege workshop. But this is the beauty of the Vinchester economy. 2 extra town centers right away and the siege workshop. But crazy, because Sebastian, with his army, killed all, and now it's the same villages, man. Mayans are so powerful.
And the same KD too.
Yeah. Even ahead now, Sebastian. So powerful, Mayans, man. Crazy. Really crazy.
Yeah, Vince just trying to trade off those skirms as fast as he could before the crossbow upgrade came in, but nice micro by Sebastian to still win that fight.
Yeah, it didn't work. And now he's not a node knight. He's gonna lose a knight. You need to go back. I don't think he's a node. He got more and more archers here. Yeah, he's trying to kill the eagles, but you lose a knight, so it's not a good trade. Need to go back. Vinchester is being no patient enough. Not controlling the army enough as he should. The Mangle is gonna be there. Obviously, with the siege, everything can change. But he need to go back, and he is going back. The good thing for Vinchester is that he should have definitely a better economy because he has 3 TCs and running.
Yeah, 3 TCs and already enough farms to keep those TCs running, basically. And with the Mangonel to defend, he should have an opportunity to get a bit of a boom going before he has to make a mid-Castle Age transition for more army.
Yeah, not having the market is a problem because right now Vinchester is having some idle time. He could balance his echo. He has almost 600 gold. He should do maybe a couple of Scorpions as well. Or what? Oh, he's gonna stay Sebastian defensive, it seems. He's not gonna take any risk.
Yeah, and right now Vinch on 1 more TC, so Sebastian is going to have to make something happen or just kind of slowly fall behind in villagers.
Yeah, and Sebastian Echo, not the greatest now. He's doing the 3rd TC, but no horse collar, few farmers. Will have to buy some food because his economy is definitely not going to be the best.
Yeah, and this just all starts from those feudal age openings where if you're the Franks, you're adding in those farms right away to get your scouts going and then to keep your skirms going. If you're going for the men-at-arms as the Mayans, we still don't have horse collar in for Sebastian, and look at his farming eco. He's only got 8 and a lot of spots where empty farms have expired. Yeah.
Not the most efficient for sure. I mean, you still guys, how he's 7 villages behind, but he has wheelbarrow. So the idle time for Vinchester, it wasn't a lot because he's 3 TCs doing right away, now doing wheelbarrow himself. And what Vinchester seems to be doing is to make more and more echo and then maybe start to spam knights. He has 4 knights only.
Always a decision if you want to spam knights in Castle Age or if you want to try to beat your opponent to imp and get that extra armor and maybe try to play in a point where the crossbows are only doing 1 damage. That's a big army now for the Mangonel to fend off.
Yeah, but look at the economy for Vinchester. 900 gold. Market is needed here. Or it is gonna be like 0 food, 0 wood, and then 2,000 gold at this. If he's still going Sirius Buildings on gold, I mean, he's not doing any army now. He's doing another mango now. So Vinchester feel like, let's go with the Echo because France will kill an Imperial. Do you think France killed an Imperial?
I think it all depends on the timings and the eco as you're heading to Imp. I think both civs have their pros and cons for how to play this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you go quicker and then you have Arbalists and Hounds, how you stop. But if you are leading with Franks and you go, well, Paladins, or then also you can add Bomber Cannons combined with some Hand Cannoneers, and you are ahead of your opponent. But now this is important. I'm going to go to Sebastian's point of view. I zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, but you have to be careful. Oh, man. But he took a risk, but he didn't take anything. That was the worst trade that Vinchester could take. My goodness. Oh, Sebastian killed.
He missed everything.
Yeah, his micro
six
was...
Mangonel shots and none of them hit.
His micro wasn't like yours and mine combined. Wes, what was that micro? I mean, my mods could micro better.
Like Sebastian didn't even micro. It's like he wasn't paying attention, but Vinch was anticipating him to micro and he missed.
Well, apologize, my chat. My mod cannot do better. Okay, impossible. For a moment, I was dreaming. You know, I was dreaming. No, but seriously, jokes aside, now he's going with the Mangonel here, and now he hit a little bit, but that was that he didn't make ground attack, right? So. He missed it a lot there. And look at now the population for Sebastian. He has a lot of army. Really a lot of army. If Vinchester is not doing a big battle now, he's gonna have troubles, honestly, with so many archers and 5 monks already.
Yeah, it just really depends on those Mangonel shots now. Of course, the mines don't have redemption, so they can't convert the Mangonel. And this is a big hill for the Mangonel to try to get a shot from.
Yeah, but that's why the Mangonels here are a lot more powerful, because the monks are useless, kinda. No?
Yep, Vinch just has to be very careful that he doesn't get a knight converted, because one converted knight basically means the knight's going to pick off the Mangonels. There's no pikemen or monks of his own to defend them.
Yeah, maybe Vinchester... There was a conversion, I don't know where. Maybe Vinchester should make himself monks. A couple of monks will help a lot to heal the knights. And in case that he gets some conversion, what do you think?
Yeah, that, and also just to do devotion, just to protect those knights a bit more.
Yeah, because also Sebastian has 3 relics already, and that in the long run can be tricky. But look at now, look what Vinchester is doing. He's trying to go around and raid because, a lot of army. Sebastian doing all the upgrades. Many monks, many crobos as well. He needs the badabooms. If he's not doing the badabooms, he's shooting to the village. What the hell? That was a guy in bad. The guy in bad. He's gonna make a good shot now. But he's not a node. He has so many archers. He converted a knight, as you mentioned. I don't know how, but he converted a knight. But now the raid is real. And Sebastian noticed quite late. Look at the amount of village he's taking. Check the village number for Vinchester. That was absolutely great move by Vinchester. He sent the Mangonels.
Lead for Vinch.
Yeah, man. He take everything with those knights. Check the population. The score is still the same. But it's fake right now. 40 farmers, while no farms at all. The knights, and now killing the monks. My goodness.
And doing a great job avoiding the pikemen there. Sebastian was so focused on that fight against the Mangonels that he wasn't paying attention to that other raid. Great job from Vinch splitting up his army and attacking in 2 places at once. And now just, look at that economy lead he has. 30 all of a sudden it went from an even game to a 30-ville lead.
Crazy. Well, now Vinchester need a castle exactly where Sebastian is doing. Sebastian is coming with a castle. He knows that he has to do something. He feels that he has to rush, or Vinchester is gonna be with that lead. Population almost the same. Vinchester is about to go up to Imperial, but you need a castle, Vinchester, or it's gonna be a problem. You know what that means, right? Look at the chicken castle.
You don't like that castle? You think it's too safe?
I mean, I can understand why he's doing like this, but it's still chicken. You know, the good thing is that he's gonna go up to Imperial quicker, so it should be fine,
look
right?
Look at the army counts, 52 to 19.
Yeah.
And Sebastian has a lot of map control with that army now.
Yeah.
He's almost up to Imp himself, but Vinch is going to be up a lot faster and have that advantage in the Trebor. And this Civ matchup too, you can end up with castles all over the map, with the mines having the longer lasting stone and the Franks having that
I wouldn't say a lot faster because Vinchester is failing and he has the Imperial in a TC with a Q or something. Where's the Imperial from Vinchester?
Oh, it's in the back TC. There's a Vill in front of it.
Oh my God, he's going up.
Cost him a good 25 seconds.
Yeah, slower. I mean, it's still killing a lot. Look at the Villiers number. It's insane advantage for Vinchester. But you know, Mayans need many Villiers? Probably not. Well, but you need some. And now Vinchester is doing a crazy aggression. He has killed 35 already. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, but Sebastian raiding as well. But not Villiers. He's killing the army. And 22 army, 54. Who has the advantage here? The scores say that the game is so even, but I believe Vinchester should have the advantage, no?
It's all going to depend on this castle war and the Trebs when they get up to Imp, right? And Sebastian managed to get that advantage. And it's a bit cheaper for Mayans to do the upgrades, right? They just need Halb and then Bracer for the Arbalest upgrades. Frank's going to need to go down the Nightline, do the armor, do Cavalier and Paladin. It's a bit slower and a bit more expensive.
Yeah. I think Vinchester
right now, military, 54 to 14.
I don't know what you think, but Vinchester should make a castle in front of those farms that are in front of the castle. A second castle just there. Deny that gold that he's taking Sebastian himself. And now, he definitely need to clean this army. These archers are being so wild. It's 55 army, 15. Vinchester has killed so many, but how you clean this army with the monks also behind this?
Yeah, I don't know. This has to be Vinch hoping he's going to be able maybe to get Imp and then do Cavalier and armor, but that's going to be tricky with how fast Sebastian's up.
He's going to clean now. I think he's going to lead the Palisade and he's going to clean. Uh-oh, you need to the lead now, but if he convert the Knights, he's going to be an old Knight. Oh my God, Imperial Age. Yeah, he's killing.
Well, the good thing is the fight's right before Bracer comes in, so he should be able to clean that.
No, he's not even doing those upgrades right now. And Vinchester need to make the castle in that area where the Knights are ready now. His opponent is still, population is a lot better now for Vinchester. Look at the score. Wow, what a game. What a game. And Vinchester, honestly, in my opinion, I don't know what you think, Wes, and what people think in the stream. I think Vinchester is playing better. And Sebastian just is still alive because his civilization is just not even normal. Mayans are not normal. You gotta tell me.
Not normal, but also Vinch doing a great job just showing how the mobility of the Franks can be used against the Mayans, finding those spots to raid, finding those areas where the crossbows and the pikemen are slower than the knights, and you have room to run around.
Oh, now they have
room to
Halbs.
pick off the army that's in the front.
Halbs coming. You don't want to fight with Cavaliers against the Halbs, so maybe he can do the damage here. Still, handcard now, handcard for both players. It's still not even horse cola for Sebastian, but Vinchester is raiding again. The good thing is that he can move, as you mentioned. Mobility. You try to raid, but he's moving. There's so many Cavaliers that come. And now, Vinchester can't lose these traps, and what he can lose is this castle. Repair the trap. What are you doing? The village on the castle is fine, but you need to repair the trap, which is, oh my God.
Ooh. You don't want to lose traps to Halbs there. And like you said, this is just something that with all the cav, Vinch can't actually fight the Trebs in this castle war. And Sebastian does what you want to do as the archer civ against the cav civ. Get that forward castle and protect your Trebs with Halbs.
How much gold is mining Vinchester right now? People in the chat. How many villages on gold has Vinchester right now? Please, I need you tell me. How many villages on gold?
And how much gold does he have? He has 7 gold, 0 vills on gold. And maybe 0 castles soon with those 3 Trebs now from Sebastian.
Still gonna keep raiding a lot. Sebastian now same population as Vinchester. Sebastian has crazy amount of army and he's rebooming 97 villages. What? I don't know why Vinchester is not taking that goal in front. Because he's not in the range of the castle. He's doing now his skirmishes. His skirmishes are kind of crap. He's still raiding a lot, but if you lose the Cavaliers that you have in front, you will have nothing at some point. And Vinchester is not taking any goal. Oh, he found a goal on the right. That saved kinda his game. You see those miners? Oh boy. But the castle, it's down. And he's...
Castle's down.
And he did a trade card.
5 Trebs.
Vinchester did a trade card. I will follow this trade card very close to see what he's trying to do with the trade card. Maybe he's gonna... My goodness!
He's playing 0 vills on gold. You need to trade.
Crazy first game, but he's taking the traps. He's raking the traps with those Cavaliers. That's a great move here by Vinchester. How he put away the Halberdiers, take the traps, but not all them. Still 2 trebuchets alive, and the skirmishers are coming. Population 150, 136. Who is winning the game?
Ooh, this is tricky. I think Vinch is still going to struggle to clear those trebs, but at the same time, he's just going to be raiding with the Cavalier, and there's not much Sebastian can do to stop that. He's not walled, and he needs his halbs forward on the trebs, which makes it harder to spend population keeping the halbs in the back to defend at the same time.
Yeah, and I also feel that you can't win only with halbs. You need something else. And this is the
you need
Eagles.
something else.
Ooh, Eagles, but the Cavaliers are raided again. Oh my god, how many bullets he's killing? So many. Really, really so many. The trade guy is still in a safe position. Okay, a lot of gold now. He should do chemistry. He's not doing chemistry. He still have a lot of resources. He's gonna go Paladins? Is Vinchester going to do Paladin upgrade?
Looks like he's saving for it almost. It's going to be tricky, though, if he doesn't have Chivalry from the Castle, too, to produce them faster or to get the Paladin upgrade faster.
He's crazy! He's crazy! He's coming with a castle forward. I mean, he didn't clean the forward. And Vinchester is standing, don't care. I'm going. You know, and ladies and gentlemen, this is what Leary needed yesterday to do against Hera in that spiral game. And he's bringing 20 bullets forward, not 5 like yesterday. And he's coming with 15, dropping a castle on top of that hill. And with these Cavaliers raiding and the skirmishers defending at home, he should be fine, or they are going to trade bases. Tell me, because this is only the first game, and if the rest of the series is gonna be like this, Wes, this is insane.
This is insane. Well, he doesn't have that many skirms, right? There's only like 5 or 6 at home. It's a whole bunch of halbs raiding him. And right now, I don't really see a way for Vinch to stop this if Sebastian pushes, but I think Sebastian's more concerned about that castle. Maybe the forward castle is how he defends his base. Now Sebastian has to go and treb it, and that's going to give Vinch a bit of breathing space at home, maybe to reboom, maybe to think about getting his own castle to defend his farms.
The trade guy is going for the trebuchet. Look. Look. Send in the trade card. Come on, West. Look at the trade card.
It's going for the
It's
market,
so annoying.
right?
He's bringing to the castle the trade.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's going for the market. See, he's right-clicked the market with it. It's headed over there.
Really? Is he going there, man? Aye. Oh! Okay, he's gonna repair that castle. No, he's not repairing. Oh, but there he's gonna find with the lumbercamp. He's gonna find probably that goal. He's doing another town center, and now he's massing Cavaliers. The skirmishers will have chemistry in a moment. He's gonna kill those villas that he's repairing the castle. It's only 3 traps. The trebuchet is gonna be down as well. And with that lumbercamp, that's so important. There's gold. Lumbercamp and oh, no tone wood, no
Lumbercamp, gold, and
nothing.
stone.
Gold and stone that he's missing. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. There's an eagle too. Population is still much better for Vinchester, and I don't understand how it's even more better population because he's getting ready
I mean, it's
now.
all
a
those
lot.
raids. Look at the
Yeah.
eco KD. He's killed 109 villagers.
Yeah. They can keep going. Look at the castle he's doing now, Vinchester. He's still behind in the score. Look at the stables. Man, outposts. How is possible that these players... seriously, I know that there's a lot of happening, but check Vinchester POV. He has a corner full non-explore. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it's the point that you just want outposts, right? You know you're looking for those extra resources and haven't seen them. But both corners kind of not explored yet.
Okay, castle. 167, 137. Sebastian is 89 villages. Is too little, no?
Too little for any civ other than perhaps the Mayans, right? They really don't need that big of an eco.
Okay.
And they're just going halbs. It's not like they have an expensive unit like the Cavalier or the Paladin that they're spending their resources on. If he can just get a few eagles out, he might be okay to fight the skirms.
Vinchester is going wild. He's going crazy. Check the castle Vinchester is doing right now. Is this even normal? Is this even normal? And now he's gonna make paladins? Seriously, elite eagle warrior, but the castle on his face, cavaliers and skirmishes. The paladin is not being clicked. Paladin upgrade!
Paladin in, and the great thing about that back castle is it's so far away from Sebastian's forward castle and Trebs, Sebastian doesn't have a way to remove it. He can't stop it, and it's just going to kill that stone mine, or all the vills on that stone, and all the vills on those farms under his starting TC. And that's even going to give Vinch access to stone for more castles.
Yeah, that's crazy. He has also a really close to the goal, which is not taken. He has to be careful because those are elite eagles. So he needs to kill the eagles, but the skirms, he needs to micro like a god to kill those halberdiers. Well, come to your own castle probably then, and you don't lose the skirmishers. Yeah, the paladins are going to be there, but they still need a while.
It's a long upgrade.
It's a very long upgrade, still with better population all the time. Now he will have a lot of stone. Vinchester, that's good. But the paladins are there. Not yet. 1 minute and 20 seconds. But with the castle, he could fight now, I believe. No? Not sure.
He might try to fight.
Not sure.
But he still needs to run from the halbs. Like straight up, he can't take that fight, and the eagles are just going to try to kill the skirms.
Oh my god, that nice bringing with the trebuchet. Population is still not that great for Vinchester. It's still gold that he could take. And he's taking... Oh, don't pause now.
He's taking
when
pause.
I hype. Don't pause when I hype. Seriously. Lag. Okay.
Has some lag.
Yeah, Vinchester has idols, but that's normal. It's the village on the TC, or the castle, sorry. Gonna move those.
And Sebastian did manage to bring the trebuchets back, so it looks like he's actually going to be able to clean that castle and somehow kept the trebs alive, as they must be getting a bit of lag right now.
The
cliffhanger.
thing is, as you were talking about the few villages they have, with so little villages, is even doing El Dorado, man. The Mayans don't need any echo, man, but the paladins are now sick. It's so strong, those paladins. Really strong. Oh, look at the castle he's doing on top of that hill, but imagine if he was finding the damn stone and the gold, he's not finding, but still now raiding again. Check population for Sebastian. What the hell is this game? Vinchester is doing some crazy game here, not even taking care of many of the details that you usually think that matters on Arabia. And is still winning the game? Is he winning the game or not?
I think he is now. Right now, Sebastian, he still has that forward castle, but Vinch doesn't really have any units raiding his eco. There's a few eagles there, but it's something he can clean up with the paladins as long as he still has some gold. He has a paladin scouting the corner. He's scouting the corner.
Paladin.
He sees the stone.
Finally, he sees the stone. He's gonna see the gold. Now he's the most happy man in the world. 163, 116. Now finding the gold, finding the stone. He can move all his economy if he wants, and that can give him a lot. Really, really a lot, because he still have 50 villages more. Mr. West.
50 villagers more, and Paladin, just such a more pop-efficient unit than the Eagle is, right? You're going to be able to raid, run around, and take fights against the Eagles with them. As long as you're not just fighting straight up against halbs, you're happy.
If you attack, because look at those 4 paladins on his base. They were stuck there.
Stand ground.
Oh, but the traps? No. He can't kill those traps with these paladins. He got so many eagles. He's losing the paladins there. Now he's going to lose the village on the goal. Okay, the paladins are very strong. But Sebastian... Man, when I see this kind of game is when you feel like Mayans are ridiculous. And then you feel why they are not being picked that much. Because how Mayans is still in this game? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the one weakness for Vinch will be if he runs out of gold and has to swap away from those paladins and maybe go into light cav skirm. Because the halb aren't going to be really useful for him against all those eagles. And Sebastian still looks like he has a good bit of gold left. Around 800 in the bank and 22 vil still mining. And importantly, he's kept the trebs alive.
Maybe Vinchester should do some hand cannoneers. He's now have a paladin converted Sebastian raiding Vinchester. Vinchester is losing a lot of villages and he does not even notice because there is no walls. Everyone is raiding everything, you know? So it's about who is raiding more. That's it.
And Vinch down to 107 vils. He was up around 130 earlier, so he's definitely taking some losses there.
Yeah, this is not the best.
Now the trebs might be out of position. There's no halbs around them, and they can't get into that fight.
Oh my god. Well, coming out with the halbs. Look at those paladins. Population is almost the same. Vinchester need to move more, but he's taking the castle. Taking that castle out of the middle is very important because now Sebastian kind of lose all the forward position. I don't know what you think, but why the score is in favor to Sebastian when Vinchester has killed over 120 units more? Well, I don't know.
Maybe just because the Knights are more valuable to kill, but that is a good question. Vinch has more res, a better KD.
Has to be what you said, right? Losing Paladins is give a lot more points to his opponent, right?
Right.
Oh, but look at the traps! Losing by a Paladin, by a traitor! Oh, and he does not notice. Oh my god! Well, Vinchester is losing a lot. Not pay attention.
That's expensive at this point. And he doesn't have that much gold left. Sebastian's been just microing those 4 trebs like crazy, keeping them alive all game. And Vinch losing 2 trebs like that is really, really expensive at this point in the game.
Really rough. Really, really rough. But the good thing is that Vinchester has now Mining Stone in the north. On the right side. I don't know. Population is still now solid. Now the plans are kind of doing... I don't like to say because the game is crazy mistakes, but since the game is crazy, there is a moment that you kind of have to lose your focus, right? And this is what is loose now. Like, you don't know where to look anymore. But this battle is good for Vinchester because he has the hill. What do you think?
He does have the hill, but it still helps against the Paladins. And at this point, you're running out of gold. And I don't think that's a good trade for Vinch. I think that's a good fight for Sebastian.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's losing the game. I can't believe it. I can't
believe it,
for
the gold,
man.
too.
Yeah, man. No hand cannoneers, by the way. Not doing hand cannoneers can be a mistake here because there's no plumes. And actually, hand cannoneers kill Eagles and Halves. And he's not doing them, the hand cannoneers. Don't you think that some hand cannoneers would be great? I mean,
it's expensive on gold again, too. Like, you know, I'm sure he'd love to have Paladin hand cannoneer as his composition, but it's just so hard to get to that when you're spending all your gold on the Paladins. And we see he's even adding the light cap now. That's just a sign that he's running out of gold.
But look at the guy. Look at the guy in front with 3 threats, with the House, with the Eagles. Sebastian, he's gonna kill now Vinchester base. Look at the score. He has 2,000 score ahead because right now Sebastian is microing the army a lot better than Vinchester. Don't you agree? A lot better.
Yeah, we talked about early game, all that mobility the Franks had. Now the Mayans kind of get mobility just through their population and how cheap it is for them to add units. And there's the GG from Vinchester. Sebastian does it.
I can't believe it. Sebastian came back in this game. 146 Paladins for nothing. And with 156 Halberdiers and 96 Eagles, he take the game. How is that even possible? Well, in my opinion, Sebastian played just much better in the chaotic situation. Like, much better and smarter, I will say here.
Yeah, I think the real key for him was just getting the Halbs constantly protecting those trebuchets. The Paladin couldn't pick them off, and no even bombard cannon attempt from Vinch to try to pick them off either. It's just he could run around the map wherever Vinch made a castle, no matter where it was. Sebastian kept the trebs alive, picked it off, and despite all that rating, just the Mayans they don't need the eco that other civs do.
Correct.
Yeah, that was an incredible game, number 1.
Yeah, but instead of that many Paladins, a few hand cannoneers. Without plumes on the field, hand cannoneers will kill everything there. And that was insane. That was really insane. Well, it's what it is. Oh, well, wait, guys. I will show you because economy, Vinchester lost the game with 13,000 resources more collected. 13,000 resources more collected, but Sebastian got 9K more gold. 9K more gold.
9K gold, right? And 3,000 from the relics.
Yeah.
Securing those relics early was key.
Better play by El Uruguayo. Okay. And he keep going. Now let's see what is going to be in game number 2. We'll play an ad now, amigos, because we don't want ads in the middle of the games. And Well. I really thought that he had the game, Vinchester. West.
That was a back and forth game. That was about as good of a game as we could have hoped for. And also Vinch picking Franks after he had seen the Mayans. I think that was the Civ matchup he wants. So it really does hurt him to lose as far as the draft is concerned with Franks against Mayans.
Yeah, for sure, man. Also, there was no walls in this game by both. There was all full rating. Yeah, the thing is, when you make this kind of a strategy, you have to control the units like a god all the time.
For both players.
You know, yeah, And if you are not doing like this, you know, then the trade is always going to be better for the Mayans, for how cheap the units are, no?
Yep, definitely. And also that big res collected difference. You don't need as many res as if you're the Mayans. It's the gold you need for the Eagles, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, let's see what is going to be now.
Thank you for the subscription.
Let's see what is going to be now. Because we're gonna have Kawasan. What we can expect with
Kawasan.
Kawasan?
We could get a Georgian's mirror. That's always a possibility on the draft. Could see Byzantines or Japanese there from Vinch.
Okay.
Not sure what Sebastian would do other than Georgians. Maybe Khmer's an option.
No, he's Georgians and Vinchester Byzantines. So Georgians and Byzantines. So Vinchester is not using Georgians here, but Sebastian is still on fire. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be in already ahead in the future. You know that I'm being casting so long. I think it was a crazy game, the first one. But if they want to win both of them, Viper or Doubt, they need to play better. What do you think about that comment?
Viper and Doubt have the experience, right? They have had many crazy games like that first one. And that's one of the things that stands out about the Viper, his ability to win games like that are so crazy and so chaotic. If they want to win, they're going to need to have games like that, and they're going to need to keep winning.
In that kind of chaos, I feel that both the Doubt and Viper might control the units a little bit better. I feel that there was too many kills, too many losses, in that one. That could be avoidable with some better castle positions as well, because what castles they have?
You think Doubt's going to have better castle positions?
Who? Doubt?
Do you think Doubt's going to have better castles than that?
Well, if he's doing the castle, yes. He has to do it. He has to do it, the castle. But let's see. Anyway, Sebastian Georgians and Vinchester Byzantines. Game number 2 is starting in a second. Also, Axemans, we didn't talk about them. Axemans, that he didn't make it either. They are not expensive units. They are cheap.
Yeah, true. He didn't really have that many castles to make them, though. He kept losing the castles defensively.
But how can that happen when you have Franks that are the cheapest castles in the game? Right? It's kind of difficult to understand. Anyway, Vinchester, Byzantines, Sebastian Georgians, Vinchester in the south as purple, and then in the north, Sebastian as a yellow. And let's analyze the map. All on you, Mr. West. What about Sebastian map?
Well, he has back gold, back stone, forward berries, and maybe a bit of a better map than Vinch, who basically has the back gold, but also a very forward stone. Always kind of tricky that you want to wall up on this map, but you don't always have the wood to do it right at the start when you go for the dock. But I think Sebastian has some pretty good wood lines if he wants to wall the front of the map and then back towards the TC. Maybe a bit easier than Vinchester has too. The front of Vinch's base is pretty wide open.
Okay. And both are doing the dock at the same time, which shouldn't happen. Because since you have the Georgians, and you don't have to make a lumber camp, you should make the dock earlier, I believe. No?
Well, I mean, it's 2 minutes into the game. They both just kind of went straight to the pond to do the dock. You can't really do it much earlier than this.
Yes, and I'm thinking about that this is happening also because he put a lot more values on wood, Vinchester. So what's going to happen with this middle order is that Sebastian should be up quicker because he has a lot more on foot.
Yep, that's usually how it happens, but against the Byzantines, it's always tricky, even if you're up faster. Just those fire galleys in the feudal age for the Byzantines are so good in these tiny ponds. You're going to make a decision. Do you try to double dock the same pond and win it, or do you try to go for a dock in the other pond? And that's what I think makes this map so interesting, of the investment that you do on the water, and whether, even if you're losing the water, if you keep your opponent investing, you might be able to sneak to the other pond and still get fish.
Yeah, and both players, both players know where is the other, right? Both players know where the other has dock, so they know that they are in the same pond right now.
Yep. That's one of the tricky things about the 9-vil start. You kind of have to send the vil to dock right away. You don't really have time to scout what your opponent's doing and see where they dock first and then decide your dock based on their position.
Well, honestly, I prefer that than being 10 minutes pushing the deers. Right?
Right. 10 minutes
then
pushing the deers just not to get loom.
Yeah. Exactly. And now he's up without the loom. He's up without the loom. Sebastian again, super fast time. Vinchester is gonna go up too, and he's gonna be up 50 seconds behind. So, is this 50 seconds gonna be a note for Sebastian? As you said, 25% attack quicker from Byzantines, but 50 seconds, he's gonna have the galley outside much faster.
Yeah, that he will. And also doing loom there for Vinch does mean it's maybe a bit trickier if you want to go 2 docks to get both fires out, and he's going to add that second dock just because you need to collect all that extra gold.
I think doing 4 fishing ships is kinda too much. As well, it's true that he's doing the second dock. So eventually he might take the pond, but if now he's doing a fire galley and kill the fish, then it's more worth it for Sebastian because with 1 dock he's doing the job and less investment.
And also, if you look at Sebastian's base, he has a barracks, and he's going to be doing a stable right behind it. So we'll see what he invests on water. He hasn't even queued a fire galley yet. Maybe struggling a bit on wood there.
Yeah.
And actually not taking any gold. Actually, he might not even fight the water here. He only did 2 fish. He might just leave the water here, let Vinch fish, and instead try to go scouts and control land with that forward spear he's sending.
That is exactly what he's doing right now. And Vinchester will have to be careful because he's going to come with a scout and a spear. He's going forward already with 2 bullets that probably is going to make a mill. Don't think he's going to go maybe an archer range forward? No, it's a mill, right?
It has to be a mill in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
He just wants to control the middle. Oh, look at the water buffalo. Look at that. He's stealing right from the TC.
Oh my god,
Right,
Layman
Sebastian.
again.
Layman.
No. Layman is being on point. He's being really on... Oh my god. Layman everything. Layman absolutely all the food right now. I mean, he has the water still, but he sees that the scouts are coming, the buffaloes are gone, and 0 food under the TC. When these kind of things happen, is a good move by Sebastian for sure, but a little bit sloppy here or not. Thank you, Cosmin.
Well, you know, I think he recognized Vinch was going for that double dock fire galley play on the water. And if you do that, you're moving all of your vills to wood, all of your vills to gold, and you don't have the vills under your TC. So that was just perfectly planned from him.
Okay. And one question now. Why you don't wall your wood when it's so easy and you don't have any military? Any military here? I don't understand. Anyway, he's going to lose ability? No.
Just a lot of micro, I guess.
Okay, he's confident with the micro. The spears are coming. Now he's okay. Yes, and he take the pond. Well, having the pond, let's be honest, in Byzantines, it can give you a big economy. Like, not fighting a lot at all. Sorry for the water. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's coming with archers and skirms, you know? And then Vinchester is going for the market. Really? Not even... Oh my god, not walling anything. What is Vinchester doing here? He's 5 villas ahead, but no army. No, the spearman, but sending so many scouts, and if he's coming with archers, then Vinchester is gonna die.
Yeah, Vinch still not walled, even a small wall by that lumber camp. There he goes, finally with the house. Might give him a bit of breathing room there. And is forced to do the tower, so not going to be able to sell stone to go up quickly.
You need to go back with the spears. The tower is gonna help a lot. That wood is till the edge of the map, so he's fine. Now the spearman can take the scout, but it's fine. He's gonna make the tower in time, so he is fine. And those... No. He think that he's not wall, but he's wall, so he's fine. And he can trap him. If he's... Oh! He could... Oof! If he was fast, he could trap those scouts there, West.
Yeah, it's always a risk running into those backs of the wood lines if you get trapped, but Sebastian manages to get out. And we're going to see a stable from Vinch. As, well, he's taking a lot of damage, but still has his fish alive.
Take a pillar down. Yeah, and Vinch stays really fine thanks to the water. He's now using the market. He bought it a stone. Yeah, want to probably make a tower on the berries or on the goal. Because if he's coming around with the scout and the archers, it's with pledging also. This is so greedy. I like the tower. It's a good
It feels
tower.
like he needs one.
Yeah.
But that tower's also a bit exposed, maybe, if the archers come around.
Oh, good quick. Well, oh!
Oh.
Okay, he failed it. He failed it, and now he's not doing the tower. He's not doing the tower. Vinchester's so greedy, and now he's taking everything here. Sebastian going wild, aggressive, killing absolutely everything. Vinchester, GG call Sebastian
GG.
with the total domination, man. And Vinchester,
Oh,
so greedy, 2-0.
2-0. Vinch,
Bam!
double dock, he won the water but died on land. And like all that game, Sebastian realized Vinch didn't have many vills under the TC to garrison it, right? He was stealing the water buffalo and then at the end just running under with his archers to get to that tower. That was so well done.
Yeah, well, he couldn't make the tower. The tower wasn't even close to be up. So he's fully dead. Fully dead because now he was going to lose all the villages here and the goal. So he's fully dead. You know, that was absolutely GG. And you know me pretty well, Wes, that when I think they call early GG, you know, I kind of go wild. That was over.
That was over. Right, and it's amazing just how fast that was over, right? Vinch had a group of spears patrolling near the tower. He was ready to defend against those scouts, but that decision just to dive the TC and get past the quick walls with the archers just won Sebastian that game. He killed all the spears, and nothing Vinch can do there. He's completely dead.
Well, you can see how being greedy can cost you a game. I will play an ad, by the way, and that was so greedy. You know, like really, really greedy. And he died now. And now what we're going to see? Alpine. Okay. Oh my God. Well, Alpine is home up from Sebastian. But, you know, doesn't really matter too much, right? People pick what they think that is better. And at the end, Vinchester need to win now 4 games. So he will have to win some home map from his opponent.
Yeah, that he will. And, well, at least Sebastian has used the Georgians already, and Vinch still has them available. So if he thinks that's going to be a good civ, he should be able to pull out a game with them.
Yeah, I mean, he still have the first picks, right? He has Japanese, Georgians. He has used his first picks as well, Georgians and Mayans. So definitely he has used better civs. But well, we keep going, guys. Did you expect this? No, man. And after the first game that I thought that Vinchester was going to take it, holy moly. Sebastian on fire. Ooh, Alpine. Oh, what is this? Khmer Berbers.
Khmer Berbers. Ooh. Okay, well, have we seen that civ matchup on Alpine? Usually we've been seeing Koreans or Romans, Lithuanians, maybe Mongols. I think these are 2 rather new civs for this matchup.
Yeah, and I prefer Khmer.
I wonder if Vinch has some Vill fighting strategies with the faster Vills for the Berbers. That's the one thing that stands out to me for them on this map. The faster Vills, maybe doing some chaos, trying to fight Sebastian, but I guess Khmer can just hop in houses and avoid a lot of that.
I prefer Khmer because with the farms there, it's just much easier to defend. Like, what bonus has Berbers here in early game? Other than you have faster Villas, just to lame the boars, maybe?
That's about it. But we did see Vinch win a game against ACCM with pure laming on Mired before, so might be a viable strategy on Alpine too.
I would prefer Berbers in Alpine a lot more than this. You might in Alpine be with Berbers faster, and then you can go kind of boom, or you go Knights Camels or a Castle and Camel Arches. Very unstoppable.
You mean on Mired?
Yeah, on Mired, sorry. On Mired.
Yeah, Mired, yeah.
Yeah. I would prefer Berbers there. But well, he picked that one here. I don't know what other civs got. Let me use Chiquita again. Because he got... Actually, doesn't have...
Feels like he doesn't really have a civ for this map.
Exactly. I don't see a good civ for this map. I mean, it's not that he cannot win with this, but I don't like it. I don't think it's a great one. Like, if we play great, yes, but don't know. Let's see. There you go. Game number 3. And shall I give Sebastian maybe to make the series closer another color? It seems that this yellow is giving him a lot, West.
Yellow too good?
Anyway, here we need to focus mainly in the boards, right? In the start.
Yep,
That's
on the boards.
about it.
And the horses?
Some lane. Gonna take the board. Well, Vinchester need to win this one, West, because if not, 3-0.
You don't want to go down 3-0.
Oh, yeah. You
This
don't
is
want
a
to
big
be
one.
3-0. Right?
Right. And of course, remember, he picked this map knowing what the Civ matchups were. So he has to think something about this Civ matchup will be good for him. And maybe Berbers against Chimera, he's looking more towards the Castle Age and seeing how Camels might be good against Chimera Knights.
Oh, no, wait.
Or how
I mean,
Berber Chief Knights could raid.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking that I prefer this for the early game. Of course, if they can go for the later game, then Berbers all the time. You know? But since this is a chaotic map and then you can feel that, okay, good aggression can happen. That's why you might feel like, okay, this can be good. No, the horse is going to be down. Yeah, he's doing well here, Vinchester, with the boars. Really well.
Yep, and once again, that's that Berber advantage. Just a bit harder to lame the Vils with the horse when the Vils move faster.
Yeah. Well, Sebastian don't need even buildings to go up. So he has everything on foot, except one bullet on wood. That is going to be a straggler. No, it's going to be Calambricam in the farther woodland. And how many boards he took? 3 per player, right? Yep. And there's still one
We
more
should each
left
have,
to take, I think.
you have 1 board left there for Vinch.
No, 2, actually. He's going one in the south, and the one that is on the wood. So Vincent has 5, Sebastian 3, because there's 8 boards. That's an advantage.
Wow, yeah. So that's the advantage for Vinch, getting
Yeah.
at least 1 Vil from Sebastian, but Sebastian's still up first.
Well, it's normal. You expect Kemer to be up quicker. You don't need buildings. He doesn't have the loom. Now Vincent is gonna make the loom or not? He shouldn't, and he didn't. 1 volume more. Okay, super fast up. My goodness, I miss those times. 24, 25 population up was good, man. My goodness, that was a long time ago.
It was easier,
guys.
right?
Really long time ago. Oh yeah.
We got 18, 19 pop, no loom now. Of course, you skip loom on the map because the horse isn't gonna... Well, usually the horse doesn't kill villagers. Apparently it can sometimes, but usually you don't need loom.
Don't remind me that. Yeah, because of the horse, we lost that day 2,000-3,000 viewers. You know, they blame me like if I made the horse. You know, I'm talking
They make
serious,
the horse
man.
rigged.
Yeah, people was angry at me. I was like, okay, it's my fault. My goodness, but it's what it is. Anyway, now I believe Sebastian will do a stable, or do you think he can go archer range?
I mean, usually you see a lot of skirms on this map.
Yeah.
The Chimera can skip the barracks. Usually you see skirm plus spear, but the Chimera might be doing something else without the barracks. I wonder what he's going to
very
put down. It
stable.
will be stable. Okay.
Yeah, and he's taking another board. He's definitely having the advantage in that regard. You can see how resources collected are already a little bit higher, and when he dropped the village, the foot from those villages, he's gonna have even more. Now doing the loom, and now it's stable as well. Vinchester didn't see yet anything, but he's gonna find the stable in a moment. I guess. Well, he's doing a spear, so he's expecting a stable, and he's in now the stable. Both the scout. Obviously, now Vinchester will have the advantage because scouts and spears should be more powerful. You don't have, so Sebastian will need an archer range.
Yeah, always the tricky thing about playing the Chimera, and you want to skip that barracks, but it means
Yeah.
you're not going to have spears against the scouts matchup. And I think this is the first time I've seen just a double scouts opening on this map. Usually it's been the spear skirmisher exchange.
Okay, look at those palisades now. He's walling the woodland, Vinchester. He has the spear, so he's fine. Now he should probably go and take the deers, which he's doing. And Sebastian is spamming farms. Why? Because he's Khmer. I mean, obviously the deers are always great, right, Wes? But if you have Khmer, you know that farms are always worthy.
And you can be a lot safer just taking them right by the TC instead of needing to expand to the deer. And even if you do want to take the deer, you can build your houses next to them.
Yeah, paying attention. The more army for Vinchester. He should try to get some advantage here with the spearman. So, if you were now Vinchester, full feudal? Aggro?
It's always tricky to make that decision with the scouts against the opponent who doesn't have spears. How aggressively you're going to try to attack that versus getting to the castle age first. And usually on this map we see a lot of feudal aggression with the skirms, and I wonder how they're going to transition if they're going to add archery ranges beyond these stables.
Okay. Let's see what it's going to be. For now, they almost didn't kill anything. One unit killed that might be a scout. I missed that one. But there you go. He's trying to kill that spearman. He's going with Villis, but now he's going away. They're paying attention, huh? To all the details. Some idols from Vinchester on the farmers. He got more scouts also now in the south. And it's very tricky. I mean, he's going all the scout now, Sebastian. So Sebastian is going to go full scouts with the Khmer Echo. This can
one of the best
work.
ecos for it.
Yeah. No horse collar, sadly.
Sometimes you...
Go on, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no horse collar is going to make it rough later on, but at least for now, he has the eco to make as many scouts as he wants. And sometimes you can get enough scouts that you can kind of run away from spears and still take fights, as he's trying to do on the gold, but that's so close to the TC.
Okay, so many scouts. There's a lot of spears, but this is the thing here. Like, you have spears to kill the scouts, but you also need yourself scouts to make some damage. And right now, he has 4 scouts, okay. And doing the market, is he really trying to rush the castle age?
He might be. I mean, he might feel safe with his vills walled in the back, and he doesn't see an archery range. So if he does try to rush it, you need to sell a lot of stone and a lot of wood, but he might actually be able to buy himself up pretty quickly. And then those Berber Knights are so cheap. If you go up fast with little eco, you're probably still able to pump them out at a good rate.
Yeah, but you don't want to be greedy. He has his scout. He's doing more. Sebastian is going full army. Doing the market. He's gonna mine a stone. I'm not sure if he has enough military to defend. Is he doing more spearmen? No. And now those 2 spears, I don't know why he has the spears in an area that there's nothing from Vinchester. Now he's going back with them. The good thing with the gold in this map is that it's very close to the TC. But now what is Vinchester doing? Buying his way to go up, I believe. Because...
He's just about up. Not even selling the stone.
Okay.
Is he going to castle drop in the middle? He's sending a lot of vills to stone right now.
It's what he wants. It's definitely what he wants, but I don't know if Sebastian is going to let this happen. 10 scout with forging. Oh, man. Well, Sebastian needs to do damage now. If he's not doing the damage, then he's in troubles. In real trouble, for sure. He's walling a little bit.
Yep.
Vinchester knows what he's going. But he's going to start to lose villages now. Nope, the gold miner. Okay. Good palisade here. Yeah, it's so close to the TC. That's the problem. So the strategy is looking good now for Vinchester. Don't know what you think.
Well, here comes
tower.
a tower from Sebastian on that gold. And that's really interesting, because if that gold is denied, where is Vinch going to take gold? There are 3 more options near his back base, but with the mobility of the scouts, Sebastian might be able to deny them.
I will have go more for the tower in another spot. I don't think that the goal is here the biggest issue here, because Vinchester will do a castle, but the biggest issue is that he's coming now with the scouts. The spears are there. He's gonna see the tower, and I wouldn't be surprised that Vinchester just delete 2 farms, chop that tree, and make the castle there on the TC. No?
I feel like you really want the castle to hit Sebastian's TC. If you put it there, you're probably not going to be able to hit the tower. I wonder if you can hit both of them with one castle, but I don't think that's going to be the best position.
Yeah, but Vinchester didn't see the gold that is close to the relic. He see another gold, so should be fine and take it. But the stone miners need to be defended. The stone is what you cannot lose now. He's going to make the castle. He has a couple of camels. He need to buy the stone, or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, there's many spearmen. The camels are also gonna eat this army, and now Vinchester has the stone, but he's chasing the scouts. The stone miners are now in danger. The castle is absolutely on his space, and that's gonna be really rough because he's gonna take basically all the farms and also the TC. The strategy here for Vinchester looks OP, really OP. Didn't lose anything yet, so a smooth play by Vinchester here, doing the blastbit now. Okay, and we'll start to do camel archers and then you raid. So many spearmen here. Okay, what Sebastian can do now? He's about to go up soon, but you tell me.
Camel Archer's in raid, and he has to go up, but is it possible he loses that TC? I know Vinch wants to do the Camel Archers. That part of me wonders maybe a couple of petards here might actually be the right idea just to take out the TC before he goes up.
Good point, man. I mean, kill the town center. Why the Camel Archers? Go the petards. You're right. What a cool castle, man.
That's just so tricky because you don't know how fast your opponent is up, and if you time that wrong, then all of a sudden you have a bunch of petards that just kind of get wasted.
True. Really true. But well, with the score, you might see it, you know? He sold the stone.
Right.
Now he sold the stone. He's going for to take more stone, but don't lose villages now. Oh my god. Well, he's gonna lose one. Not a big deal. But wall the wood. Wall the wood. The wood is open. Oh my god. And look at those stone miners. What? What is he doing with those villages?
Gold.
Well,
He needs to wall that wood now.
He's trying to raid. KD is better here. Okay. Yeah, but the TC, half HP. He should do petas, man. As you mentioned, you take the town center and
Half
he's
HP,
dead.
but less than half HP when halfway up. It looks like it's gonna die.
The town center is gone. The town center is gonna be gone, I believe. Well, if he loses the TC, it's completely over. He's still open on the wood line. Can't believe that Vinchester has the wood line. Okay, he wall it now. Okay. TC's down.
That TC's going down. No bills to repair.
No bill to
This is
repair.
Vinch.
Now he's doing towers.
This is Vinch getting back into the series.
Yeah. Okay, 80%, 300. No, he's gonna be up. He's gonna be up. He's gonna be up. He's gonna be up. He's gonna be up or not. Ay, ay, ay. No, he's killing
So
it.
close.
He's killing it. He got it. He got it.
He got it.
98%. My goodness. Okay.
There's the GG.
What happened in this series, man? 98% and he got it, man. 2-1 now.
I've seen TC's 99% to Imp get killed. I don't think I've seen it 99% to Castle get killed before. That was incredible.
I honestly think that even if he got up to Castle, it was still over. Don't know what you think.
Yeah,
it was
it's
still
over,
over, you know? But it was fun, you know? It was really fun there because, well, and the Camel Archers are here, you know? It was only pledging and, well, crazy series again. Wes, what's happening, man? So much fun, man. So much fun, really.
Man, just
it's
well
the most
played when he
important.
he saw so many scouts from Sebastian, right? So you can kind of tell how much food your opponent is spending on scouts versus saving to go up. And he had just the perfect call to defend with some walls and some spears when he didn't see the archery range, didn't see how he'd get pressured, and just got the castle at the perfect location. That was well done from Vinch. And you were talking about the civs, maybe Khmer doing better early on, but I think Vinch played that perfectly with the Berbers, got that extra boar, and just won from there.
He played really well. He played really well for sure. Okay, did they start the next one? Man, I'm having a lot of fun. This series also a lot more different than all. I mean, what is happening in this tournament? And remember, what civilization? I'm gonna play a nat, guys, so you don't have ads in the middle. But what I told you that could be used polls for what map? In the
Polls
start.
for Mired.
And
Polls
we are
for
in
Mired.
Mired, and we have polls and Vietnam.
Interesting
Poles
civ
are not-
matchup, because Poles, without that final armor upgrade for the Cav, can have a weakness to good archer civs in the late game, even though they still have a really good eco. So this is definitely an interesting civ matchup.
Yeah, I'm very curious, you know, to see what's gonna happen here. Now again to the battle of the boars, and well, vamos amigos, and Vinchester still have T West his first two picks.
Yep, his
He
first
still
two
has.
picks, Georgians and Japanese, still
And
has
Japanese.
presumably Japanese for Pacific Islands and Georgians for maybe Land Madness at this point.
My goodness, beautiful, Beautiful. Guys, I want to see a spam in both channels, on YouTube and on Twitch. And you tell me, because we need a spam, man, to feel that we are in a really big tournament. How much you are enjoying from 0 to 10 this damn tournament. Come on, man. Type there a little bit. Some spamming. We need to see some hype. Hype, man. Hype. Come on. Hype. My goodness. My goodness. Because he's being sick. Anyway, we are. And I will read the chat and the spamming. We need more spam, man. This spam is not an oath. It's not an oath, man. We need a spam and everything, man. Anyway, thank you for joining. We have Vietnam doing the TC as soon as possible, both players. He's going super close to the boards. Okay.
Interesting. Usually you put the TC on the wood line like Sebastian's doing, but Vinch just going for the TC as fast as possible and really prioritizing those boars. Maybe remembering just how easily he won that game where it was the Mongols mirror last week with the laming.
But let's be honest. Look at these 5 boards for Vinchester here. Are looking so cool. They are very close. You know, that's why he put the TC there. Just look. Yeah. If he come to try to take some
under
lane,
the range.
Exactly. That's why he did the TC there. He already did the Lumbercam, but at the end, you will need the Lumbercam eventually. So why not?
Yep. Sometimes you want to delay that lumber camp to put it on the thicker wood on the outside, but...
Yeah, go on. Sorry. I was checking that village and almost denied.
Always tricky not to lose the vills when you're doing this. But yeah, as I was saying, the reeds near your TC only have 50 wood, and you do want the lumber camp eventually on the outside. But if you can sustain yourself with just the reeds early on and it helps you get a boar advantage, then that might be a really good build.
Oh, look at Vinchester. Forward villager. Like Leary did yesterday. Did a house, and now he's going back again? It's the same that Leary did. What? Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess the house gives you some vision later on. But you think that boar is there because he wants to lame those boar.
Oh, man.
And we have a horse from Sebastian, but we've seen Sebastian mess around with the TC so much. Can't do much with a horse in this series, especially when there's no sheep to steal. And there goes that villager. Looking for the boar.
Okay.
And Vinch is laming. And
I don't know if he's
Sebastian
gonna lame
trying to
himself.
block with the horse.
I think he's gonna Oh, he's saving it. He's saving it. But at least he's delaying a little bit that board taken by his opponent. He has another there. He's gonna take it now. And Vinchester is taking... What Vinchester is doing in this one is taking the boards fully west. Look how he's still to left. But instead of taking... When you are looting like he's doing now 2-3 boards at the same time, you are not getting 100%. While Vinchester is getting all the foot and taking one. Oh, and he sent it another in the north. He's gonna lose it. That village is gonna be very close, but
he's gonna be safe.
He's gonna save it. Yeah,
he's got it. And I really like what he did there, sending 2 vills to lame separate boar on different sides of the map. So the horse from Sebastian could only block 1 lame at a time.
Exactly. Now he's coming with the other, and at the end, I think 6 boars for Vinchester, 4 for Sebastian. Is that correct? That's it.
I think so. And I mean, a 2 boar lead should be absolutely massive on this map.
Yeah. He's doing the loom, gonna go up. Remember that you don't need any wood to make upgrades with Vietnam, and that all the areas become 100% faster, which is pretty sick. He's doing now the field forward, Sebastian, and he needs the building. Otherwise, he can't go up because he does have the buildings. And he's few seconds idle TC Sebastian, who is up to feudal age already with 1 billion more. So not big deal. Okay.
Yep. And no loom for Sebastian either. Gonna skip that, of course, because Vinch only has the horse.
Okay. Vinchester has the loom already, so then he's fine the uptime. Completely fine. That's why Sebastian has 9 seconds idle TC. Well, when you make that many idle TC time, it's better to do the loom, no? I guess.
It can be, yeah. 9 seconds. Loom would be 25 seconds, so probably.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be up with 0 second idle TC and no loom, perfect. But if you're gonna get idle TC just to go up without the loom doesn't make sense. Because you will do eventually just right away. You see? He has the queue already with the loom.
Is the
Doing
queue
the
there.
barrack. Yeah. And now what?
That's what Loom can do anyway in the Dark Age. You're spending 50 gold instead of 50 food, so it's just a bit easier to afford Feudal Age anyway.
You know that you are in a good position in this map, Wes, when in a map like this, you still have one board to take, and you didn't rush or take them. Right? Just look.
Right.
It's there, the board.
It's
still.
feudal and you still have a boar.
Yeah. And look at now the full work. 4 farmers already doing the stable. Doy task, horse collar, doing the loom. Obviously the forework by Sebastian. That's great food income, but food in the bank.
He finished 2 of the farms before Horse Collar, though. That's maybe a bit sloppy there.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said he finished 2 of the farms on the Folvark before he had finished Horse Collar. Sebastian did.
That's not good. Yes. But well, he didn't have food, so he has to rush. Just look. He's idle, TC. He has no echo.
Yeah, he didn't take the berries, right? He just put the Folvark where he could get farms around it, but he ignored the berries in order to do it.
Yeah, because if you do the forward in those berries, it seems that it's very close to the wood, so probably you cannot put those 8 farmers around. Well, now he did it. Tone watch, I like it. But
Especially when you're not walled like this. Town watch is really important.
but look how crazy he took the horse. That's good. But look how crazy might be this forework that Vinchester took 6 boars, his opponent 4, and resources collected are the same, even ahead as a point for Sebastian.
Even ahead.
Crazy.
I think Finch might still need to drop off some resources from that boar, but yeah, full
True.
food on economy, once you get the Folvark working, is really good.
So, do you think now he should do arches at some point, or are we gonna see few scouts into Castle Age? Because, oh, gonna try to kill some villager. No, he can't. What do you think this is gonna be the approach? I would love to see aggression in feudal, but you know, if they wall,
Kind of tricky because you're so far apart, and they're mostly walled at this point. In this map, you can really wall yourself pretty easily with all those little patches of reeds.
okay.
And Vinch goes for some really big walls, too.
Okay, he's gonna palisade.
One of those...
Not for it. Tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, one of those situations where the palisades can be a bit weak in early castle if you're using them to wall. So big walls kind of far from your villagers are always a danger. And Vinch just needs to be careful, right? He has that gold mine by the one set of palisades and the lumber camp by the other. But just needs to make sure that Sebastian isn't going to do anything sneaky to break in, maybe with a crossbow change. But probably just relying on the pole players staying one stable with a small number of scouts.
But I have the feeling that Sebastian is not gonna go crossbows in this map. Like, I see more a boom game by Sebastian with some siege defensive and maybe monks.
That would make sense, especially the way he set up his eco. He's now got those 2 Folvarks in the back, and maybe a nice TC spot even by the gold and the wood line if he chops a few trees and deletes the lumber camp later.
Yeah, you can see how this game is a lot slower than the first 3 games, because depend on the map, and that's why these categories are just great in my opinion. Every map is completely different. Completely different. Oh, he's gonna go Rattan Arches. He's gonna drop a castle. Vinchester.
Oh, okay. Maybe just wanting to get some aggression against that boom. But it's going to be hard to maybe be effective with that castle just with how far back that gold is for Sebastian. I think he has a lot of room to maybe give up some space to a castle, boom in the back, maybe get his own defensive castle up on that stone. But we're kind of seeing maybe the opposite of the Civ matchup we saw in the first game, right? Where Vinch was the Cav Civ and Sebastian was the Archer Halb Civ.
Yeah.
Now we've basically swapped roles of the players.
I honestly don't. The castle might be defensive, but look at the Poles economy, man. Oh my god, Poles eco, man, stick. Seek the farming from them. While Vinchester is still far from going up. I love that he's doing wheelbarrow. He has the market, so he will buy. I believe he will buy his way up because Sebastian has the market. Not really. Oh, that's not great. He's gonna have a lot of food, and now, well, he's up. He's fine.
It always feels really smooth if you can click up without needing the market and without needing to have the inefficiency of selling resources. So just nicely done with those Folvark farms. Now has 2 completely surrounded.
Can Vinchester wall now his TC since he walled that close to that middle lake? Because maybe he cannot build palisade there. You know what I mean?
It's right on the edge of the beach. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if that's considered a beach terrain or a lake terrain, but I think he has room, but he'd have to go right next to the TC. Maybe another point is that he's so close to the lake, he can't surround the TC with farms, has to put all of them on one side and then go for that mill in the back where maybe they would be a bit more exposed if some knights get in.
Okay, it's starting to be sloppy, Vinchester. Look at Vinchester losing a scout against the house. Bad. Really, really sloppy. Now, walling, and we have the answer. He walled the TC completely. And check resources collected already for Sebastian. Almost 3,000 more. Because these poles are cuckoo broken. Super strong. You know, he's up to castle
all
now.
Those extra resources, even with Vinch having the 2 boar advantage.
Crazy. Really crazy. It's true that the distribution is completely different. Now Vinchester will do a castle at home. It's not going to go forward. And we'll try to do what? Rattan Archers versus Knights. Because we see Bloodlines. Going to be light gas maybe. Well, he will completely, not even a gate. And it's still 1 minute and 50 seconds to be in Castle Age.
And he's not going to have the forward castle, which would be how you apply pressure to the boom. He's just going to go Rattans, and what do you do there if you have to walk them all the way across the map? That's really going to expose them to the cav sieve if Sebastian adds in a few knights.
Well, but Sebastian is doing light gas. He's not doing any army, so maybe Vinchester will do a knight and then try to go forward. It's losing all,
the scouts.
He's losing everything. Oh my god. Vinchester, man. Doing the blast beat now. He has okay economy for sure. He has a lot of stone, but Vinchester needs to do something wild. Because if not, Poles is gonna destroy with the economy advantage. I mean, 3 TCs right now, west. 3 town centers.
3 TCs and booming away, and so far, no forward castle. I was thinking he's mining the stone because he wants the villas forward, dropping the castle just as he hits the castle age. But that doesn't look like it's going to be the case here. And I worry that a defensive castle might be too slow to pressure with how good this boom will be with those farms.
Okay. Doing another forward work, obviously not the best one. He's doing extra town center. I think that we forgot to mention, economy Vietnam, even if he's behind in village, is gonna be great. Handcard already in 10 seconds, basically. The speed that you get with them.
That's so cheap.
That's cheap and so fast. Also, because they save all the wood, now Bozo as well. Doing the castle here. Okay. Siege workshop on the left. Alright. Yellow can see this. But honestly, yeah, I don't know if you need the siege workshop push. Yeah.
The point is that it's the side opposite the castle, right? So the castle's not going to be able to defend the mangonels unless Vinch tries to get a second one. He's going to have options to push into where that stone mine is.
Can Vinchester try to go fast in? Look at his resources. What the hell?
He can. But I feel like if you're going fast in, usually you want that castle forward to protect your trebs, right? It's tricky to do it with the castle at home.
Yeah, but because you go now up to Imperial into what, right?
I mean, it feels like Imperial into trying to get some type of map control just to get another castle forward.
He might do Imperial. But it's tricky because he's gonna come siege and light gas, and if you do that, you lose all your economy to west.
Yeah, and like if he's trying to go forward, he's gonna be pushed at home. It's not like he can just rely on these palisade walls to keep him safe, and he's putting all of his stone into that castle.
He's doing university. He really needs to explore. The Mangonels are coming, and Vinchester playing a little bit too greedy, in my opinion. He's on the way to Imperial Age, which is crazy, to be honest. Rattan Archers are there, gonna try to take those. He has pledging only, but the Mangonel is coming. He's gonna need to react so fast. And the Mangonel is there. Let's see his reaction. Insta reaction, which is great. But you need a second castle with this strategy. Otherwise, problems. Botkin arrow.
Yeah, otherwise, No stone. And also going for the Rattan archers. Remember, they have one less range than the crossbow line does. It's much harder for them to fight the mangonels and micro against them.
Well, he has a stone in the south, so he can take more stone there. The problem is that all the farms are now denied, so he will need a knight. He's doing the knight. If he takes that siege, Sebastian can be in troubles. Because the +3 gonna be absolutely sick. There's a knight. He need to go quick to take the mangonels. Oh, Sebastian, that was really bad for Sebastian. Gonna lose the mangonels, and now Vinchester is gonna be in a really solid position. If he kills those, look at the micro here. He's gonna take the mangonels. There you go. Take both mangonels. This is really good for Vinchester, T-West.
Yeah, that's exactly what Vinch needed. And again, it's going for that push with no halbs, no monks to defend the mangonels from knights. And that's what makes that push tricky. The light cav aren't going to keep the enemy knights away from it. And that was the perfect decision to add one knight just to pick them off. And now the Vills are free to go forward.
Yeah,
and
but he's going without army.
But
he's going without army. Look at the castle he's doing. He has monks there. He has light gas as well. Villas are 9 villas, not army at all. And now he's sending what? One knight with not a lot of HP. He need to send those Rattan archers. It's still open. Why is it still open? Why can't he didn't wall, stone wall or something? He can get raided completely. But the Imperial, maybe he's not gonna panic. I don't know. This is another super weird game. 59 population, 97. But ballistic now, and he has nothing at home. Yeah, he's gonna have a forward castle and then traps, but I don't know who's winning this.
Nothing to defend.
Yeah,
nothing to defend, and that mangonel can just start working on the TCs. Enough light cav, maybe another knight or two could pick it off. Still, there really isn't that group of monks. They're so far up to the north, they haven't entered the base yet. It's gonna be tricky to defend the mangonel, but also gonna be really tricky for Sebastian to defend Trebs when he's still in the castle age.
Okay, he's doing a trap. Now he needs to be careful. Those are with ballistic. There's a mangonel coming. He needs to do a knight. He has the knight, but where is the knight? I don't know. The light guys are in danger. He can re-wall where the stone is open, but he's not doing it. Now he's gonna have a trap, and the trap is definitely gonna be deadly here. That's for sure. Good resources for Sebastian, yes. But, oh my god, didn't re-wall. Vinchester is doing a very interesting strategy, but some weird moves here to prevent him for the aggression that it could be much easier. He might stone walls at home. It's
yeah, right,
game over.
stone walls where those palisades are.
Yeah, it will be game over already, right? But still, let's see.
And now here come the monks, and the monks are going to do a much better job of defending that mangonel against any single 1 or 2 knights that Vinch might try to add in. And Vinch, unless he hasn't been mining that stone you pointed out to the bottom of his TC, maybe the solution is he needs another castle at home to defend this push.
Oh yeah,
because that army is just going to keep growing over time.
See the gold miners. Thing here is that Sebastian is going to try to move his economy, and now he's going to spam knights. He has a lot of food, not a lot of gold, though. The +3 is going to help. Now he's going for the stone. Well, he still have mining stone at home, too. Okay. He needs to snipe the monks.
This is a situation for Sebastian, whereas the Poles, he's more confident staying in the castle age, in part because he doesn't get that final armor upgrade from Imp. You're not getting as big of a boost. You're only really getting the Cavalier upgrade and the attack upgrade. Here, if you're fighting the Rattans, he's just going to stay castle and try to overwhelm everything with cavalry.
Yeah, but it's +3, you know? And ballistic. So, you need to micro really good, and then you will never go up to Imperial if Vinchester play properly, right? Vinchester need to re-wall at home. If he re-wall at home and stabilize, he can do the job. There's only one trap. He's gonna take another town center. 104 village 62. Playing this map like a claw map is kinda weird. Like, really weird. He could now send... Okay, light gas is still doing damage, but they're gonna lose. He's gonna lose all the light gas eventually. Still not wall.
At the front, Sebastian charging in on Vinch's castle, trying to pick off the Treb, trying to trap the Rattan archers. And he just has such a large castle age army. That Pole eco is so good.
Yeah, let's see. He put in a really good spot here those Rattan archers. He might now doing murder holes. Just put the Rattan archers on the castle. Okay.
Sebastian's he's clearing this mostly.
Well,
and again, that Pole eco is so good. He can lose knights and he's okay with it.
It's normal. He just need to do murder holes. And if he's doing murder holes, then he's fine. But now he's coming with more knights. It's still not wall. It's a good strategy. It's an interesting strategy, but I think Vinchester is playing this weird. Weird.
I feel like that first castle needed to be more forward, and he just needed to be maybe stonewalled at home. Yeah,
Just
a
that.
couple of differences there, right? And that's easier said than done because the pole player is going to have those scouts outside of their base in the feudal age trying to stop that castle. But
I mean,
these raids have just done so much damage to Vinch at home.
Yeah. Well, it didn't kill so many villages in total, but the key is just stonewalls at home, you know? Because right now, what Sebastian is doing is just expanding all the time. He's getting time. Now he's doing his lots of privileges, you know? So, gonna be so difficult. Obviously,
And he's
he need
already
another
expanded
castle.
so much that,
Yeah.
that even with a couple more castles, Vinch wouldn't even pressure too much of that base. I think Sebastian's he's hit the point where he has the eco and he has the spam that Vinch can't really damage him anymore.
Yeah, he's trying now with those Rattan Archers, but it's so little units. Not so many. Well, actually 1922, and now with chemistry. But again, he's still not wall at home. Why he's not wall at home? Ladies and gentlemen, why he's not wall in this area? He can't get now destroyed. Oh my god. He's gonna make another castle on his face. That's good. But oh my god, this castle
What does
is
it
solid.
actually hit?
Well, many farmers. And
Any
TC.
farmers, but he has a lot more farmers in the back still.
Yeah, well, but what he can do, he has to do this, right?
Right. It's not like he has many options now. He
Oh,
feels
look,
like he's
it is
so
a
far
ram,
behind.
okay. The castle is happening, there's so many Rattan Archers, how many knights? 20 and 10 more in the queue. Look at the gate he did, okay. That's a good gate, because he will have to delete the siege workshop. The castle is gonna be up, and it's gonna be interesting, but at home, he need to be wall, because if now Sebastian come here to his base, Vinchester will lose all his base. And honestly, if I was him, I will just ignore this and destroy him at home.
Yeah, I agree. He's got 32 knights right now. And Vinch, I think he's not even walled, right? That house went down, and Sebastian can just run in, nothing to stop him, kill all those farmers in the TCs. Even the castle, so far from the TCs, with 30 plus knights, you can just jump and take TCs at this point.
Yeah, look, it's coming with so many. He's gonna delete those, and now the knights and the rams are gonna kill everything. This is over. It's over, and ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian will get the 3-1 because this strategy, that is an interesting one, is a so weird one. Vinchester will have to make magic here to kill all these knights, because when the knights has come,
And he doesn't have it.
yeah, everything is gone. Total domination by El Uruguayo.
Amazing ram push, and also Imperial Age clicked from Sebastian behind this. And we were talking about raiding at the base. Well, he's ahead so far. He can just be everywhere on the map with his knights. He can kill the castles, raid the base later. He's applying some pressure with light cav. There's another hole in the bottom on Vinch's walls. And this is just over.
Well, Sebastian played this a lot better with the safer approach with the boom one. Honestly, in my opinion, this strategy doesn't make to me any sense in a map like this. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, I just don't think the castle at home is fast enough to apply the pressure that you want against the poles fear.
Yeah, it really seems impossible, this strategy to me, in a map like this. It's a weird one, honestly. And you saw my reaction when I saw that he was doing that. I was like, okay. Yeah, because KD matter, yeah, but check the echo. 20k resources more, almost. Like,
Yeah, and like with Schlachter privileges, you're going to be down in KD anyway. You don't really care. You'll take the fights and you'll just slowly kill the army.
exactly. It's really, really a lot.
Yeah. And
Really,
that's what
really
you
a lot.
called right when we saw the Civ drafted, right? Poles on this map having the safe economy, safe space for the Folvark farms.
Okay, let's see what is going to be.
It looks like it's going to be Arena. Vinch. And this is going to be Arena against either Turks or Bohemians. Two really good options for Sebastian.
Yeah, it's arena now. Let me play a nut. Okay.
So if you're Vinch, I guess your Civ choices are either Bengalis or Cumans for here. And then you have to win this map and hope that Georgians and Japanese carry you on the final 2 maps of Pacific Islands. Or actually, wait a minute. Yeah, Pacific Islands and Land Madness. I was
Bohemians and
thinking where he's going to use
Bengalis.
Georgians there, but on Land Madness.
And he didn't pick the Turks. So maybe he just picked the Turks just to make that Vinchester is not taken. Oh boy. Oh really
He
boy.
means Bengalis.
I prefer Bohemians, man. No?
Yeah, I mean, even if you get into a big monk war, Bohemians have heresy. Bengalis don't.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Vinchester with Bengalis go tower rush, you know? Towers. What? I mean, what happened?
Wouldn't be surprised to see Vinch do a tower.
Why the alert doesn't appear? Who was that? Someone donate. Let me check. Holy shit! $200 for Theodosian. $200 for Theodosian. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put the camera a moment for my lover boy. Theodosian, thank you so much. I'm gonna make appear because for some reason the alert wasn't there. This was one of my biggest viewers and supporters in the channel. That one is for Pineri. What? It's not even for me? What the hell, man? I don't like you anymore. Anyway, game number 5. I didn't read the West. I didn't read the message, and then I even replayed the message. It's not for me. It's for Pineri, man. What is this, man? Disaster, man. Disaster. Oh my God. Anyway, thank you so much for the support and increasing the prize pool. That is far from the goal, but well, let's see. Who knows? Maybe the viewers are going crazy at some point, right? The West. Who knows?
Maybe they will during the finals, during the final weekend.
Well,
it was still
maybe.
early in the tournament, right? This is fast.
Well, not so early. This tournament is going too fast, you know? It's going too fast. Bengalis and Bohemians. And guys, if Sebastian win this game, it's already over, man. What's going on?
Well, I think it's important to remember this is Vinch's home map and a map where he's very experienced at playing and might have the Civ advantage in the final 2 games with his first 2 picks still available.
Oh.
So even though he's down now, I think there's still a good chance for him to come back and try to win in 7 games.
Is Vinchester going to try to go tower rush and archers? He does this a lot. And with Bengalis, since you get 2 extra abilities, it might be okay. And then you don't want that Bohemians work into the clown approach. So why not to create some chaos?
Yeah, and like we said before the game, I've seen this matchup also go into a very heavy monk war, but in that case, Bohemians just tend to win due to heresy after a while. So something to create a bit of chaos. Bengalis, I think, also can play to the late game, and I think Elephant Archers can be a good unit to use against Bohemians. But again, that's relying on a boom and relying on not getting pressured by a Civ that is very good at doing some type of 1 TC early imp pressure.
I'm really curious. I think Vinchester is going to go up 19 population. Please, I want he's going up. 19 pop and going up. But no, he's doing 2 bullets more, so he's going to play probably standard. He's also can go up super fast to Castle Age. Let's see. I mean, we want more games, right, West? Come on.
We do. We want all 7, right?
Yeah. More games, man. We want more games. My goodness.
I know I have seen this matchup quite a bit on Regicide Fortress over the past couple of years, and that I always did feel that Bengalis had an advantage there. But that's a very different map where it's a bit easier to get booming into that late game Elephant Archer stage. Here, it's a bit faster. And while you wanted 19 pop, we got 20 pop.
20
It's
pop
pretty
up?
fast.
He's forward? He's going to go forward?
He's going gold. He's not going stone. He's going for the gold. This could just be a fast castle and a boom, right? We have seen Vinch try to do some very creative booming. Oh, let me get a pause
but
there.
20 population up and you can have the resources to go up? Oh my god.
Nope, they go forward Vills, so he's gonna go in pressure. Also, he didn't lower the boar with his scout this game, right? We were talked about that last time he played Arena, lowering the boar with his scout. It's full HP, and if Sebastian sees that scout running along his walls and he knows it's Vinchester, he should know that the tower rush is coming forward, or the Vinch archery range plus tower rush.
It's going forward. It's going forward. Vinchester, I mean, 20 population is just too much, you know. Nugrolo, thank you so much. Go, 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 Warlords. Vamos. Vamos, amigos. Do you like that he's doing this strategy? I think I like it.
It's the strategy he's most known for on Arena, right? So if you're going to try to play the map, play to your strengths.
Yeah. And he's going up without the loom. He need to find the goal. Going for the tower where he's going, it will be unlucky. Because if he's doing the tower just here, where the scout was, it will take the goal, man. I think he should wait to see with the scout if he can explore. But, well, it's still out of range, so it's okay, right? I mean, it would be perfect if he's going to the left a little bit more,
yeah,
but...
It's really hard to scout where those resources are. If you could scout them, then you'd have pretty much a perfect tower every time, right? So your first tower often is just, you're picking a spot outside the walls where you're going to be able to break in. Usually next to a gate sometimes, so you can try to break in. You can break the gate sometimes. Some players prefer to do that, but usually you go through one of the walls.
And even if the scout going completely on the left, I think it doesn't be on the range. It's not gonna be on the range. No.
I think he might be able to see the mining camp, or with the tower he can see it at least now.
Nope. When he do the fletching, well, he see the goal, so he know that the goal is there, so it's fine. Well, it's gonna break, but he still have the palisade. But it's hitting the palisade with the tower. I like it, so it's gonna be more or less quick inside. And Sebastian has very good resources to go Castle Age. Okay.
And that's often one of the best things you can do against the tower rush if you can get to the Castle Age without having it disrupt your eco too much. And if we see how he's walling, he might lose the main gold, but he'll still have a stone in the back, and he'll still have another gold in the back. And crucially, his berries also will be in the back, so he won't lose his food income on the way up to castle. And I think this map setup is about as good as he could hope for defending against the Trush.
Okay. Let's see, because he has already a few archers. The good thing that Vinchester has is he has a stone, so he can do another tower. I like that a lot. But he needs to start to make farm. Well, he still have the herdables, but his opponent is already on the way to Castle Age. Fletching gonna help. And is Vinchester gonna go? Maybe some stable or all in? Okay. Now the archers are coming. He's gonna do the tower. I believe he did the loom. He did the loom, of course, but the archers are there. Okay.
So he's not gonna counter tower. And he doesn't have any stone, so he's not going to throw down a castle right away. It's going to have to just be a workshop and some mangonels.
He's still open on the right. Uh-oh. Not anymore.
That is a straggler as part of the wall, though. Vinch could chop that and maybe get the archers through.
Oh, he can 100%. And he's going, I think. He doesn't see the stone, though. Oh my god, he can chop that tree. He's gonna go, but send the archers. Send the archers. He's gonna make a tower, and when he's doing the tower, he's gonna do exactly what you mentioned. No! Because he noticed. He noticed and he do the palisade. So Sebastian is on point, and he see it, and he's doing the job to avoid that he's getting in. But now he's gonna deny the goal, and that can be a problem.
Also, a good thing with that house Sebastian made, he built it in a spot that would deny Vinch the ability to make a tower and then tower hop over the walls.
Yes.
So the tower has to be on the gold, but now no gold. Both golds for Sebastian covered by towers, and the stone almost covered by a tower. If Vinch breaks through and does one more, then he'd be in a really strong position.
Well, he still have resources to make siege workshop and mangonels, but if I was Vinchester, I will do a second tower right there. Where he's hitting the house. I don't know what you think.
Second tower to try to garrison with archers in one, vills in the other, and then fight off the mangonels could be an option. Could be just two towers right next to each other on the gold, too. It's those feudal age watchtowers now have less HP, than the Castle Age ones. So it's really hard to fight off mangonels no matter what you do if you're still in feudal.
Yeah, but I mean, you need to keep him away from the goal, because if you do, he won't have mangoes forever. He needs to do another tower here. He's not doing, and that's, in my opinion, a mistake. But hey, who am I, right? Only the host of the tournament that have watched 13,000 hours of Age of Empires 2, you know, but that's it.
Only 13,000? I think it's more.
Is what they say.
More.
It doesn't count both. It doesn't count Boobly, you know? 13 on
Yeah, you gotta count
BE.
Boobly there.
Uh-oh. Careful. Okay.
Oh,
If you lose the
great job
mango,
defending
if you lose
against
the
Mangonel.
ooh. If you lose the mango,
that was
it's
close.
terrible. That was really close, actually. Would you make a stable and couple of scouts, or try to go castles as soon as possible?
So stable and a few scouts would be mostly to deny monks from picking up relics here from Sebastian, but I think he's tied up so much taking out the towers, it might be better just to go Castle Age.
Yeah. I know a stable outside. I like it. Do it.
Yeah, and you can always go castle and then queue the light cav or the scouts on your way up. So you don't have to do like the scouts first.
Nice micro by both. Nice micro by both. It's 3 micros already, but the resources now are looking smooth here for Vinchester. And it's on the way to Castle Age already. The thing is, Sebastian still have a hard work here to take 2 towers more, and now is where you have to make a couple of scouts to don't let him wall, right?
Right. You want to try to keep the walls open and also just deny monks from being able to take relics. So this is also the part where the player who's been in feudal for a while has had more villagers. If you go to the Castle Age and you're tied up making the mangonels and the siege workshop and the monastery, then you're not adding to your eco. We still have only the feudal age eco upgrades for Sebastian. So Vinch should have, if you look at the res collected, he's up by about 800 res right now.
Yes, but this was a sloppy mistake. You can't lose a scout like this. He's now coming with another scout. He's gonna try to block it, and he's blocking with the market. And he said that he doesn't have experience in this map. He's playing amazing. He's playing amazing. He did the market now, take the tower, and now Sebastian is completely fine.
He's fine, but still kind of trapped in his base. Vinch has the map control with the scouts. Oh, we'll see if the mangonels get a hit.
Nope. He didn't get it. Yeah, definitely he has Vinchester a lot better economy. Look at his resources already, and with wheelbarrow, okay? That's fantastic. That's really good.
Yep. And so for all that effort cleaning up the towers is really just for Sebastian to try to make sure that Vinch can't get the castle forward. As you look at the stone count, Vinch is at 419 right now, almost in a position where he could do a forward castle and fast imp. And Sebastian at least has gained control of his own part of the map.
Yeah, and now he can do light caps, he can go take all the relics, he's gonna make another TC. Vinchester still in a comfortable position here now. He's doing some monks, but without a spear. Oh, he has a spears as well. So actually, Sebastian has a good army now. And pikeman upgrade, fervor as well. Vinchester will have to be careful. I wouldn't be surprised that now Sebastian is gonna try to come aggressive. And he might even take the relics. The monastery is in danger, and Sebastian might go all in now.
Yeah, and that's the crucial part of adding in the spears. You're getting the defense against the scouts. That cheaper pikeman upgrade now he's able to add in. And just, you have the option to defend the mangonels and the monks now.
Oh man, really well played there. I think Vinchester will need a castle probably at home. Don't know what you think. Oh no,
Almost.
Sebastian, don't kill your pikes, don't kill your... Okay, I have to play this. I will play. Sorry. That was honestly disaster. I don't know what you think. That was really
absolute disaster there. You got to keep those pikemen on your stand ground stance. That's a horrible mistake to make, and it's a tricky one to like make sure you're on top of that. But
yeah,
pikemen attacking the stable is just a mistake. And
seriously, wasn't the best.
It gave Vinch time to grab that relic, right? He grabbed the relic and moved it back into his base. If the pikemen were alive, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah. Oh, light gap. Okay. Might be able to take it. I don't know. Hopefully the stream is still fine. I think I don't see the chat. Okay, I think it's fine. It's back now. Uh-oh. Well, good resources doing a tournament. And what is Vinchester going to do now? Imperial Age directly with 2 TCs?
If he does the market, does he have the buildings for that? He might still need a university or workshop to go up.
Yeah, he's still without the loom, by the way. What the hell? Never made the loom.
That's arena, you don't need loom, right?
Well, he was doing Tower Rush, so... Okay. I love the monastery at the back. He has the stone, he's gonna drop the castle. And definitely he has now the economy to go up to Imperial much faster than Sebastian.
Yep, and that's just the tricky thing about the tower rush. The players staying in feudal versus the one going castle is just able to set up their eco so much more smoothly. You're not being harassed at home. You're not spending all those resources on the castle age.
Okay, Wes, look how he's there with the archers, and then he let him take the relic. That was disaster. Come on. He's been there
That hurt.
the whole game with the archers. And now, oh man, seriously? Titanic, man.
Yeah, that definitely hurts. But look at the res collected now. Vinch still up by around 1,000 resources. He's up to the Imperial Age. He has the castle, and he should still have at least 3 relics to 2 now. He's got the other 2 in his base, just needs to put him in that monastery. And he's adding in a range, 2 ranges, and a monastery now. So is this going to be elephant archers?
No, he has no economy for that. He's going to go traps and monks only. There's nothing else.
What are
that
the
he can
ranges
do.
for then? Skirms?
Yeah. Some skirmishes will take the castle down with the traps. It's true that Sebastian is not too far from going up. But Vinchester has 3 relics. He's gonna go skirmishes. And better to kill quick because bomber cannons, oh boy. And there's no heresy for Vinchester, so he needs the timing and momentum. He's gonna try to break in. He will need a siege workshop himself as well. Yeah, it's so important to be up to Imperial quicker. It's over a minute, that castle will be down. So imagine how important is that.
Yep, and he's going to have the skirms and a couple of monks out. So even if Sebastian does chemistry on the way up and tries to get the early cannons, monks still will be there in position to defend.
Yeah, and Sebastian is just doing now the university, so also he doesn't have resources to make the chemistry at the moment. I think he should wall a little bit, Vinchester. He's being a little bit greedy. Because if he's going inside and going around, it's not in the range of the... Well, it's Botkin. Let me check. No, it's almost fine.
Yeah, now he's doing it. He's doing some houses between the wood line and the blacksmith there. That's where he needs to be safe. Like, you don't want a bunch of Hussite wagons all of a sudden getting into your eco.
He also ballista is gonna be needed. You got to be careful. The mangonel is close. He's losing the mangonel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was nice. The castle targeted a pikeman and then hit the mangonel.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone, how you doing, amigos? Oh, boy. Trebuchet skirmishes, this is redemption.
Redemption block printing. He's ready for cannons. And it's Trebs to snipe down that forward castle with the Imperial Age timing advantage. We got Devotion in from Sebastian, ready to help protect the cannons from monks. And you know, that does make it really tricky to use the monks. If you have your cannons, you can get a good attack round and then run out of the way, and Devotion just makes that a bit more reliable.
I mean, I prefer Bohemians. The advantage for Vinchester here is that he has a better echo, and he's faster up. Look at the villager here, walling the outpost. He's paying attention to everything. And you definitely need more traps and kill that castle, because the bomber cannons are coming already. Yeah.
Yep, there they go. Forward vills to repair for Sebastian. And this is the crucial part of the game, this castle war. And I also like how we have Bodkin on the castle already for Vinchester. It just makes it harder for Sebastian to micro the monks and mangonels in a position where they might be able to hit the siege.
Well, and soon he will have a ballistic, even +3. I think it's very important that he has his skirmishes already. Like, really important. Look at those light guys going now, trying to snipe the mangoes. He can't. There's one trap. The bomber cannon is there. So important now, the monks. Because, well, you can't lose the castle, Vinchester, or the game can be... Yeah, You can be in problems. The monks, but he want to kill the traps. Need to repair. Not repairing, and now it's not going back. Why he's not repairing the castle?
Not repairing the castle,
Really
not
bad.
repairing the Treb too. Like atonement
Oh my
also for
God.
Sebastian. Now he's repairing, but a bit late, and he loses the Treb. How did he lose the Treb? You should never lose the Treb there against one cannon.
Trying to convert. He didn't lose, but the castle is still a lot more in danger. 2 traps that are not in the range. If he take the castle down, then he can go with the monks. And the most important is gonna be the skirmishes here. With the skirms, he can snipe all the monks. Yes, he can and he should. He can and he should.
He's
It's
waiting
gonna
for
come now.
devotion there.
Oh, shooting with the
Treb sniping
traps.
the monks.
He's doing also crossbow upgrade. He still have archers outside. Vinchester has a lot better population, as you can see. The bomber cannon's now micro, but he has the monks. Those monks are so tanky. But you don't have bomber cannons. And imagine now Sebastian doing heresy, because he has the gold. Do heresy, man.
He has the gold for it. But
Heresy
you
would
kind
be-
of past the point where you're really getting into that monk war if your opponent is getting the skirms, right? Skirms are able to pick off that army just as well. It's more the skirms that are the threat than the monks right now, because we don't even
true.
have atonement.
That's why he's doing now the archery ranges. And he bought it a lot of
the
resources. The
mangonels?
mango nails! Ooh, you. But he's microing good. He's microing good. He's gonna kill those. You gotta be careful. Good micro guy. And the archers is still dancing at the back. Archers from the start.
Okay, do
and
skirms counter mangonels now?
yeah, with those upgrades, yeah, yes. But he's killing the monks. This is the best. Ooh! Oh my god, the bomber can. Oh my god, what is
Ooh.
Vinchester doing? What is Vinchester doing with his micro? He has the advantage still, but losing so many skirmishes for nothing. For literally nothing. And now the monks. No, he's going to convert. More skirmishes coming. He convert finally the
Got
mango
mangonel.
nail and the bomber
cannon.
cannon. Oh my god, and the monks now. Now it's game, guys. It's 3-2. I think this should
gonna get
snowball
cannon.
badly, right?
He got both cannons. He killed the monks. Yeah, that's GG.
Which are down. He's going to convert, and Vinchester is playing this smooth, really smooth. GG call, game number 6. My
GG.
goodness. Man, another series.
Vinch.
Another series in game number 6. Wes, what is this? Awesome.
And I think that's just a great example of the tower rush from Vinch and setting up the eco behind it, making sure he was able to boom and get imp and win that castle war against a civ with an army composition that if you have the eco, the bombard cannons early, the monks with heresy as a potential, with more eco, the Bohemians win that. It's just the setup behind the tower rush that Vinch is so good at pulling off that won him that game.
Woof. And the players are taking a small break. So if you're gonna take a small break, I need 2 minutes as well. I'll be right back. And everyone, hopefully you enjoy. I'm playing a small ad. Take 2 minutes as well. And we're back really fast, Mr. West. Well, it's a short break. We're back, and hopefully the players are back too. And thank you guys, everyone, for supporting. You can see how the live prize pool is increasing little by little. Thank you, Sebastian, and everyone that is following, supporting, new followers, new subscribers, people on YouTube. Don't forget to thumb up. It's very important to thumb up. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get 40,000 subscribers. That is followers on YouTube. And now we have the next game, Mr. West. Oh my God! Thank you so much. Awesome. Pacific Islands. Pacific Islands.
And then potential land madness for game number 7. These are the players using Vinch. One of his first 2 picks went with Japanese in the Civ draft. Will be against a very low-picked Vikings for Sebastian, second to last, but still a very scary Civ on the water maps if you can control the water with your longboats in the Castle Age. And Pacific Islands, I don't know what you think about this as a water map, but not many fish. Maybe a bit harder for the Japanese to take advantage of their fishing bonus.
It's my favorite map out of the water, but depending how the players are going to play, because we have seen yesterday Northern Islands epic games. We saw also a dungeon rush in Northern Islands. I don't know. But I really think that I prefer in this map Japanese. What do you think?
It's the one thing that I like about Japanese is I feel like they have really good answers to what the Vikings can do on land. They're just such a good monk civ. If they want to go for that fast, like trebuchet approach, they still have samurai to counter Vikings if they try to go for infantry or berserks. I think that the land approach for the Japanese can really pay off if they end up maybe losing water to the longboats. Because unlike migration, you have a lot of room in the middle of these islands. So cannon galleons, it's always a question of how much cannon galleons control on the outside, right? And how effective that water control is versus the land control late game.
I think specifically in this map, the lumber can discount, it helps a lot. A lot.
Yep, because the wood lines are so small.
Yeah. And you have to move, you have to transport. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, game number 6. Oh my God, so high. Vikings versus Japanese, Pacific Islands, a beautiful map. You start with a transport ship, you have 1 rhino, many buffaloes, okay. But very important to transport soon and land in the big islands, Mr. West.
And make sure that you can scout the big islands too, so you know where you're going to move later on to build your TCs and take the rhinos or golds that are, or even the deer that are in the middle.
Yeah, you can see he's doing the lumber camp now, close to that hut. There's a house there. And it's very easy to explore the starting island, like very, very easy, So once you have explored, then you transport, right? The scout.
Exactly. And the one thing I remember Sebastian did against ACCM is he transported that scout to his enemy island and tried to steal the buffalo. And we've already seen him trying to steal stuff under TCs in a couple games this set. I want to just keep an eye on him and see if he tries to pull off that trick against Vinchester.
Okay. Well. Very, very nice. Let's see if they are going to do the job now. And he's going already to transport Sebastian. There you go. And Vinchester. He did already. And
the nice thing about having the transport on this map is you can scout and see the fish locations. So you can figure out where you want to dock and make sure you have a close fish. And with how few fish there are, it's crucial to get a good first dock so you can get yourself up to the feudal age fast.
I honestly think this is a very good map, West. And also with the transport and so on, it's kind of impossible to think like, okay, I have an unfair map here. Because you can explore. You have like 2 scouts. The scout and the transport ship.
Right.
Like it a lot. Okay. Another fishing ship.
Here we go, Sebastian. Bringing the scout near the transport again. I'm just so curious if he has some mischief planned with that.
I'm very curious because sometimes they just explore both the same and then they go land to the other. I remember some games here. One game, I think, and Vinchester did quite a lot of farming, going at arches in the land, and even like that, he managed to have a great economy to go up, not going too much on the water. Fishing ships are so tanky, so you obviously don't want to lose the Japanese fishing ship. But let's see what is gonna be the approach. This map is really seriously complicated, honestly. Loom.
There's so many different moving parts, and it's also a lot less played than some of the more well-known water maps. So some of the strategies haven't really been tried as much.
Okay, so since Vinchester is doing the loom and Sebastian is not, if Sebastian is gonna transport now village without the loom, and Vinchester is doing, be careful even for a potential village fight.
Or
You can
even
find it
just
with the scout.
transporting into the feudal age scout.
Yeah. Gonna make a lumber camp. He's sending 5 villages, so it's gonna be 6. Gonna make a lumber camp. Okay. I mean, it's 20 seconds faster, so should be fine. And then make the loom after. Yeah, it's okay. Shouldn't have a problem. Both in the same island, Mr. West. But this is why this is very good for Vinchester. Look how he has already the lumber camp, you know, mining camp. He's now trying to get the wood to get the second lumber camp, Sebastian, so those villages are already idle. You see? This is why Japanese is very good here. Look at those villages.
Yep, and it's that easier feudal age transition. The Vikings don't really get an eco bonus until they start getting that free wheelbarrow and trying to adding in their cheaper galleys.
Oh,
here
he's
comes
going.
Sebastian, transporting to the home island.
Oh man, he's gonna land the buffaloes. He want to land the buffaloes. He want to land the buffaloes. He want to land the buffaloes. He's coming. There
Only
you go.
2 vills under the TC.
Oh my
There
god.
he goes.
He's gonna lame all the buffaloes. Those are so many. So many resources. Okay. Let's see how worthy is this. He's doing the barrack as I told you.
Oh.
But now, Vinchester need to find his opponent. He limited them all. Basically.
He got 3 or 4 of them. That's just so good, right? Because you know your opponent's going to be going for the wood and the gold to go for the galleys on the water, and they're not going to have the vills underneath the TC. So just perfect read of the situation, and something he's done in earlier games and pulls off again successfully.
Yes, but look at Vinchester, what he's doing. He's doing now a mill to take the short fish. It's 50 wood only. He's doing the tower on this wood to defend. He has archers in the other side, and when he see that he's not there, he will have to transport to the other island again the archers. And then Sebastian is going water, full water. So Vinchester will control the land areas.
Yeah, interesting he did the archery range on the opposite island, right? Looks like he's scouted, and maybe he scouted too early, but it doesn't look like he saw Sebastian's lumber camp on this island. So maybe he thinks
did
he's
it.
landed the other side.
He didn't, and he's now doing an outpost. Don't watch. Gonna make probably another mill now in that island in the north. Going with the archers. He need to bring the transport. You better don't lose the transport now, Mr. Vinchester, because if you lose the transport ship, that archery range is kinda useless. Oh, he's gonna go to the main island.
Oh,
He's going to the main island.
and that could be nasty if he can get a tower up on the main island.
Yeah, look at the
But
outpost now.
I wonder how effective that is, though.
Well, he's sending villains also, and they are with fletching, so he's gonna be effective. I mean, he's mining a stone also, Vinchester. Oh man, that is strategy. He might lose the water though, probably. But, villain down now for Vinchester. Okay, but he knows now. Vinchester now knows everything about the map. Everything. Population better for Sebastian. So Vinchester need to do damage. Doing an archery range there.
No.
Oh my
Oh, and his
god.
archers just actually shot at the house, so that revealed his
Well-
landing a bit earlier than he might have wanted to.
Yeah, but he's fine in my opinion. That should be fine. He has to be careful. The archers are coming. Now the barrack. Okay, and he has the archery range there too. So he forced him to make a tower, but the problem is that now the wood in the main island is also exposed. He's gonna lose the fish. Okay. So one player will have probably the advantage on the land, the other on the water. So let's see. losing the archer, but he's
Right,
having another archer range. Go on.
As you were saying, forcing the tower on the home island means he's not going to have that tower on the wood on the mainland like Vinch does, protecting his villagers there. So nice play if Vinch can somehow still find ways to use that transport, maybe sneak island some archers onto the other island.
Definitely you don't want to lose that one. Okay. Look at the mill he's doing Vinchester to take the short fish. You know, 50 wood is worth it. Okay, more archers. And now, where do you do the archer range if you are Sebastian? Because you might be exposed in both islands.
Yeah, you feel like you might want to do it at home for a few skirms to defend against those archers, but then you also want to take control of the main island, so it might just be build it on one, and then you got to use your transport ship to go back and forth with your army and keep it alive when you have the water control.
Look what Vinchester is doing. He's doing a tower on that island to deny all the hand there, but he needs archers here. I'm not sure if this tower is gonna be a node. I'm not really sure, but these archers now denying the stone. Sebastian can do a tower himself, but he doesn't see that tower from Vinchester. He doesn't see it. Oh my god, this game. This is game number 6. Water map is supposed to be it, but we see barely galleys and all aggression here by Vinchester now, doing the market, and Sebastian want to go up to Castle Age, but with 0 army on the land, and I'm not sure if that's good, Mr. West.
And Vinch is transporting the archers. He's transporting the archers over just as the tower goes up. As you said, Sebastian didn't see it. The tower can lame the deer, and the archers are going to be in on the wood line. They have fletching, only 2 archers, but they have fletching.
And all to do damage. He's now doing a tower himself. That's why I don't like a lot that tower. He's now coming, but he's forcing to make the tower. The problem is he's gonna be in Castle Age. But what economy he has now, Sebastian. Doesn't have a stable, doesn't have an archery range. He will need to do siege. But now Vinchester will have to do a stable himself probably here. Or I don't know what he's gonna do. Doing the market will go up. He has good farming. And this is an amazing series. A stable at home in the main island. Okay. No more stone for Sebastian, though.
Yeah, and again, Sebastian, since he has all that water control, if he wants to make knights at home, he can transport them to the middle.
Yeah, but the water control, give him 2 fishing ships. So this is what he's getting from that. Now, Vinchester is buying resources. He's gonna sell some stone, I believe. There you go, and he's on the way to castles as well. Oh my god. Are we gonna have game 7?
I have no idea who's gonna win this game right now. I really do like the Vikings' ability to go longboats, and still on this map, I feel like the water control from the Vikings is gonna be so crucial as we move into the Castle Age. Even though there's not that many fish, it just gives you control over the edges of the main islands.
Yeah, well, the economy for Sebastian is basically the market for now. Check the food he has. No food. 700 gold. 18 on gold. Doing an archery range here. Vinchester might go cap archers?
That's what the Japanese like to do, right? And it's a unit the Vikings will struggle against. Especially now that they have that attack bonus against archers.
He's in Castle Age, but Vinchester will be in Castle Age soon. He's also having more archers in the north. He's bringing with what? He's moving villages to the other island, but Vinchester has archers and outposts as well. He has everything. He has a stoop there. He has archers ready to rumble. And surprise. Oh, look at the TC. But now Vinchester needs to see it. He's going to see it or not. Vinchester, wake up.
He sees it.
No,
he sees it.
He sees it, but not react. I mean, he's
And
under
only 3
the radar.
archers, too.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well,
and that's also what those galleys do. It gives him enough protection, even if the archers came over. I think the galleys would keep him away. That TC is a really safe one, but it's just Sebastian holding on to whatever land control he can grab right now.
Okay. He's gonna be in Castle Age soon. And what is now Vinchester going to do? Botkin Arrow, he has a town center there. And now he's gonna take the tower. Oh my god, no, he's not gonna take that tower. He has the archers and those are with Botkin. He needs to micro. There's a knight. When the knight has come, the villages are gone, but he's gonna have cap archers. The knight is not gonna be a node if he's microing. He's not
No
gonna be a
armor on the
node.
knight right under the tower.
Yeah, no armor. The knight is bye-bye, losing those. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, one has the water, and in my opinion, the other has the land.
And with Bodkin, Vinch can hit that tower. That's still going to be an expensive upgrade for Sebastian when he has only 7 vills on food.
TC in the north. He has Cap Archers here. He can go with the Archers. This is Bozo and Wheelbarrow. Okay. He's not paying attention. He could kill something. He has to be careful. Now the micro need to be absolutely on point. More villages here and galleys. But, he might if he has siege there. The scores say that Sebastian is ahead. But let's see who is really ahead, because we all know that the water gives a lot of points.
Absolutely it does. And now Sebastian going to lose a couple more vills to those Cav Archers. At least lose a lot of HP on some. And he has to do a Siege Workshop in that tiny corner right next to the TC. Just using those War Galleys, once again, gives himself room to construct that building near the coast. But he's going to need to break out. Vinch has him trapped right now on those wood lines. And the question is, how's he going to get gold? He's just about done with the gold on his main island.
West, check the stone from Vinchester.
He's ready for a castle drop.
Castle drop for Vinchester. That he should do it probably exactly where the tower is. So he take that town center. Or in the North Island. North or south? Tell me.
Probably the south, because there's no workshop there, right? You don't want to get denied by the main canal. But you go to the South Island, you have that nice wood line as a buffer, you have your own tower already, and you're also going to be hitting that gold. Like in the North Island, it's still a pretty big distance for Sebastian to get to gold from his TC. I'd love it in the south, like right behind that wood line.
Sebastian still 7 villages more. So, Vinchester need to do something. Well, he probably wanna wait that he has more villages, because this can be tricky. Need, in my opinion, University and Ballistic, but he's at the limit with the wood right now. Obviously, the castle can change a lot. It's 800, 900 stone already, and he's coming now with a mangonel. He has to be careful. Does he have a knight? Look at the archers. He's gonna be down because he's not paying attention. Oh boy. He's not paying attention, Vinchester. I don't know. I mean, he's getting hit in several spots, so he doesn't notice the mangonel, and that's terrible, actually. But hey.
Now 2 mangonels.
Without heal advantage.
He still needs to drop that castle. I think he needs to drop the castle right away. The longer he waits, the better eco Sebastian is going to have.
Yeah, I don't know what is he doing. That he's not dropping a castle. Hey, we'll see. He needs to drop the castle here, where the tower is. Take the town center, and then you put him away from that island. 100%. The monks are really bad for the Vikings, but this is 3 mangonels, 2 monks. Is he gonna... Oh, Vinchester, man. He's not reacting.
There aren't many Cav Archers.
Not the best micro here by Vinchester. Losing the mangonel. Not reacting in the north. 900 stone, and maybe he's just giving the chance. He's doing the castle in the spot we were talking. That's a good castle. Really good castle. But in the north...
Good castle. But he could have done it maybe 2 minutes ago with all the stone he had.
Yeah! He's being slow right now, Vinchester. Really slow. Where's the mangonel coming? He's housed now. Housed forever. Okay. And now, Sebastian, see the castle is gonna move there. Well, the TC is gonna go down. And this is the goal that he's taking, Sebastian. Think about it, guys. 0 villages on goal for Sebastian. And Vinchester need to deny that goal. Another town center. Crazy game. Crazy series. The goal is gonna be gone. I think he should do another tower there. Vinchester is not doing.
Deny that gold.
Yeah. He has to deny it for sure. He's not denying it.
Mangonels.
What is he doing?
They're gonna have the hill on that TC in the northern island.
But Vinchester is playing so slow. He need to deny that goal. Make a tower, send something, send Cav Archers, doing TC, and letting him get the goal when he can't see it. I don't understand.
Or even just, that castle need to be a few tiles to the right so it hit the gold. Right here, it's just... Sebastian has 2 tiles, 3 tiles to work with, and it's just enough to mine.
He bought the stone to drop another castle now. Oh, look at the castle he's dropping there. Okay. But he need to deny that goal because Sebastian is about to go up to Imperial Age, and that castle is not gonna happen probably. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't see it.
He needs to
and he's gonna try to kill the siege workshop. He see it now. He see it now. He see it now. It's a doubt castle. He's gonna be a doubt castle. Aye, aye, aye. What is he doing? No, the micro is really bad. And ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian is gonna be in the semifinals because Vinchester is not able to react accordingly in the north. And El Uruguayo is doing the job. Or not. 3 TCs at the start. No, it's up to Imperial. It's up to Imperial. He got the game.
Sebastian's up. Sebastian has res to click up, and there he goes. Vinch. Oh, Vinch is just so far behind at this point. Look at those resources collected. 2,000 more for Sebastian. The water control paid off so much.
I only think Vinchester played in this game slow, and Sebastian did all the right moves. You combine both, and that's give him the victory. Don't you think?
Yeah, it felt like Vinch, he did a good job controlling the middle islands, but couldn't really control them without the water.
I mean, he just need also few light caps. What the Vikings have here? Why he didn't go few light cap, for example? Right?
You like it? But you know, it's tough on this eco when there are so few fish on the map, and then you lose all of your fishing ships anyway. I think Vinch had one fishing ship working for a while.
Wow.
It's not like migration where you can add in the light cab and you have the food for it.
Yeah, but Vinchester has a lot of farms at home. He's also having like millions of hunters now in the South Islands. He really had the resources. He just didn't use it. His eco was kind of unbalanced, I would say. You know, and then the biggest mistake was having that stone for so long and not use it. So then the Vikings explode the economy. It's true that he's only 7 villages behind, but he's in Imperial.
Well, 7 villas behind, but also pre-wheelbarrow and handcart for the Vikings. They have such a good eco once they get up to the castle age that even if the villas are similar, they're just going to outboom you. As long as they can get just a sliver of land there. And I don't know if Vinch realized how bad the gold situation was for Sebastian, but again, that castle maybe 2 minutes earlier and a few tiles to the side just to deny the gold. And then we have a really different game because Sebastian would struggle to get the mangonels and monks out that secured him to Northern Island.
Yeah, it is now going to take the gold. It's gonna be in Imperial, and let's see if Vinchester is gonna react. No, he keep trying, but the problem is that Vinchester is so behind. He's not even up to Imperial age. He has some good food now. Good thing is that Sebastian doesn't have yet a castle. Where he's gonna make the castle? Okay, on the shoreline. Well, that's good for Vinchester actually, because he's still booming on the other island. Okay, he's converting few villages on his own island. Now the tower is gonna be up. Gonna put the village. Gonna put the village there.
Won't stay up too long.
Oh my god! Oh my god! But how is possible? Have you noticed, West, that Sebastian has won the game just with 3 Mangoners and 2 monks? With the Vikings, 3 Mangoners and 2 monks.
With the Vikings.
Yeah, who should have this army is the Japanese. No?
Yeah, I agree. Oh, he wants a castle to end it.
Okay. That's a brutal one. Doesn't have any army here. Siege workshop, archery range. Still 16 villages behind. This is chemistry already. The Vikings don't have the greatest economy, but if you buy now some stone, well, he has no resources. It's 3 villages only. He could deny that because it's only 3 villages. He's gonna make some dogs. Okay. I mean, he has a good boom in the main island, but he's so far behind. GG call Sebastian.
Sebastian doing it.
In the semi-final 4-2 with the domination. Oh boy. Oh really boy. My goodness.
And that was a really good series too. I mean, Vinch, he had a great castle drop on Alpine and had a great arena game where he could go to his Trush, but other than that, it felt like Sebastian just had plans for every game and every Civ matchup and executed them well. That was a really good high-level set of Age of Empires. And this 22-year-old will now move on to face one of the 2 legends of Viper Doubt who are going to be playing next.
Well, they might be scary, you know, because the new blood, as we wanted probably to have, right, is taking over. T-West, the new blood
very
is taking
sudden
over.
rise. Like look at the series Sebastian has won recently. It's going to be ACCM Fire, Tato, Doubt, Nikov, Hart, Yo, and now Vinchester. That is an impressive streak of victories from him. He is doing so well. And top 4 finish in an S tier tournament for the first time for him. And let's see how far he can go. How far he can go from here.
It is okay, right? It is okay result. I'm going to interview him. I'll back to you in a moment. Okay, guys, believe it or not, here we are with the most happy person in the world right now.
Hello. Yeah, might be.
Might be you, right? Might be you. Sebastian, people want to see you. And even if it's gonna be awkward for you, you gotta be looking to the webcam because people want to see
Yeah,
your happiness, right, Mr. Sebas?
yeah, for sure. That was insane. Yeah, I know it's shaky.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That was super close.
People want to know your feelings right now. Are you shaking? Are you nervous? Are you excited? How you feel right now? The most important is that.
Yeah, I know it's shaky. Like this performance, top 4 is simply insane. I'm not done. I will try to give my best in the next match. But yeah, I'm really happy with my performance. So yeah, it's simply insane.
Is this really you who is playing? Remove the mask. Who is this player, man? Awesome, man. Really, really awesome. Is the new blood taking over?
Yeah,
22
I don't know.
years,
Like,
Sebastian.
anything can happen, right? It was super close. Against Mr. Yo, it was super close, and against Pinch as well. So I don't know. I guess I got a bit lucky. I don't know.
Don't be humble.
Things
Don't
went
be
well for
humble.
me. Yeah.
Great play. Don't be humble. First game, Mayans versus Franks. In that game,
Oof.
after that crazy raid, we can really say that Mayans are Mayans for a good reason. Or
Yeah.
not?
That game, like a lot of things went wrong. I'm not sure how I even won it. Like, and also had some drops with lag. It was annoying. So, but yeah, I think that game was really important for the series because that was my second pick, Mayans, if I'm not mistaken. So it was like super important for me to win. Yeah, Frank's Mayans, I don't know, it's a classic, right? So yeah, I didn't like the map. It was super open. I think that favored a bit the Franks, mainly in the opening, right? He had like backberries and backwood. Although his map wasn't the best, having those on the back was really good to start the game, right? Because my Menatans didn't do too much. They bought time, but it was tricky, right? But yeah, it was a mess. Yeah.
I mean, at some point you were rated 100 villains lost, and you still win that game. Like, what
Yeah.
happened, man? What happened? Incredible.
Yeah, Mayas. I think those 4 monks I had got like, I don't know how many conversions, but those were the MVPs, right? The
Correct.
4 monks got like maybe, I don't know, 15 conversions. It was insane.
Pretty
So, yeah.
sick. Who needs water in Kawasan, right?
Yeah, well, you better not fight Byzantines, right? what can you do against Byzantines?
And
Yeah.
then all in. Then all in on the land, and one of the quickest game in the tournament because you dominated super fast in that game.
Yeah. I did so. Tato doing the same strat, so I saw it was a really good strat, and I did like kind of similar for sure. Because you get a lot of map control, and like spears don't do it because then you add archers, and you have the berries. I'm not sure how important the berries are, but yeah, you have a lot of initiative. And when he forces double dog and double fire, it's like oof. He invested a lot into like what 2 fish. It's tricky. It's tricky.
How was
I
at that
thought it
moment?
was going to be a
Oh,
mirror.
sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought you finished already the statement. You thought that this was going to be mirroring that one you said, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. I thought it was going to be Georgians both. I was surprised about that. When you are 2-0 leading, how were you feeling at that moment? Do you remember, or you were focused completely that you didn't even have time?
and like not a little of nerves obviously because like I need to win now on 0, but no, it was fine. Like I knew the series was not over because there was like Arena. He's really good. Mired, but he played much more than me, so it was going to be tricky. I knew that Pacific Island, where he had like Japanese second pick, and Japanese is really good because of the lumber camps and all that. So I knew there were a lot. And Land Madness, he had Georgian, so it was super tricky. I knew the series wasn't over. So yeah, I just focus. I wanted to leave Land Madness for the final game because that was the one I felt the more comfortable, let's say.
Yeah, but he still have Georgians for that game. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, good luck.
and honestly, Well, we will go to that game, and I will tell you my opinion. Alpine Khmer Berbers. You know,
Oof.
did you overcommit with the scout? Did you see the strategy he was doing coming? What do you think it went wrong there?
He got an extra board, so he had like 5 boards, and he executed super well because like he didn't take his boards till it was needed, right? He didn't get like 5 boards into his disease and made a lot of waste. He was really patient, so he had a better start with the extra board, a -1 for me. So like, and then his strategy was really good because like probably with Khmer you want to play a longer feudal age. And like he made a lot of spears to make sure to not get damaged, and then a castle drop. And his unique unit was insane. I'm not totally sure what went wrong. Maybe the boars, maybe any archers, maybe that's it, right? Maybe it's adding some archers to counter spears and make a. But he cannot tower, so it was freak. I think it was a really good counter by him.
Okay, and now we have 2 games in a row, kind of clown, because we have Myret, like he go. In my opinion, a very weird strategy. I don't know if that fast imp scare you.
When I saw like he evacuated all on the left, I went. My siege push was a bit delayed because I wanted to do on the bottom, and then I saw his castle, so I went on the top. I didn't want to face his castle, obviously. So when I see that he didn't make no fight, he evacuated with all the builds. I kind of had a feeling that it was going to be a fast imp, right? So I just went like full castle age. I don't know. Pulse might be one of the best ships to do that, right?
Yeah.
You just now with the auto farm, you click 8 farms on the forward.
No, don't say that. You don't use it. You don't use the auto farm. No. He doesn't use it, guys. He's doing all the farms manually. You know, he's not using the auto farm. Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And well, that was a brutal economy advantage.
Yeah.
And then Arena again getting the tower rise, but this time it wasn't that well. He got some economy advantage with that position.
Yeah, I forgot on the right that I didn't plug the gap. So he made a tower, which was really annoying because I got out of gold and I was mainly depending on gold income because I had no eco, right? And I'm Bohemians, so I need the gold or stone. So he made sure to get all my minerals, and then I was in a bad position. Maybe if I walled to the right earlier, I could have been better off. But yeah, he completely dominated me that game. I was a bit clueless on what to do. Yeah.
And then in the game number 6, that in my opinion, I prefer Japanese. You know, I don't know if you have that feeling. You took the Vikings there. It depends how you play as well. But were you confident with that one? Because I can tell you, since you don't know both POV, that you saw the castle Vinchester did to you, right? He got the stone for that castle like 3 minutes ago, and at that point, that was your only goal. So if he was quicker with that castle, maybe it was going to be a tricky position for you. What do you think?
You mean on the
In the
top island?
In the bottom island. In the bottom island, well, he could do whatever.
Island, yeah.
He could do whatever because he had the stone longer ago.
Yeah. He could took a lot of map control. The CA were unexpected. They were decent, I guess. It was tricky. Yeah, I needed to make sure to get at least one island. That's why I made a lot of siege to secure it. But I didn't have maybe I needed a stone earlier to make a castle. But having the galleys helps as well, right? You can fight a bit on the shore, so it's cool to do that.
Yeah.
And then when I secured the island on the top, I was really confident because like now I have an insane eco. Like I have protection. I always had the water with the galleons, the war galleys. So it's really easy to play in that sense when you have the water control.
The Vikings with one of the worst monks in the game and the siege gave you a top 4 in a S tier tournament. And the day we were talking, that was your best result till today. And now you gotta choose who you want to face, the Viper or Doubt, because you're gonna face the Viper or Doubt in the semifinal. How exciting is that for you? Just thinking only about those 2 names.
That's insane. Yeah,
motivation.
That's unbelievable. Yeah. Do I need to choose, you said? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm motivated for sure.
You know
Let's
how
see
people
who wins.
you know how people can go crazy in LATAM? If you play the semifinals with a T-shirt from Uruguay, imagine that, huh? Imagine
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
It's a good
Yeah, yeah,
idea, no? Huh?
marketing. Yeah,
It
yeah.
might happen, It might happen. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sleeping on that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Is a dream come
Yeah.
true for you? This after probably tell to the people how many hours have you been practicing and training as well. Like it's been a
I
lot of
mean, like,
work, right?
yeah, I think all players are practicing a lot, so huge respect. And I'm really thankful towards all the players I train with, which quite a lot. So I'm thankful to them. Yeah, I did put many hours, like the last 1 month and a half, or maybe more. All my attention was on Warlords. It was my priority. I would love to play Red Bull, but I just said, okay, I need to focus on Warlords. And well, it's like paying off for sure, for sure. Like even when I was playing Thalassocracy or other tournaments, I was always thinking about Warlords. I wanted to do a good performance, maybe get into the finals, or at least that was the vision or the motivation I had. So yeah, really cool to be seeing the results. Also, it's a really prestigious tournament because like it shows, I guess, your ability on many maps. So that's really cool to see how I'm doing on a variety of maps, right?
How is your what your family say now that they these days, and what do you think they're gonna tell to you? What your family telling you? You know, your parents. I don't know if you have brothers actually.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
they talk about you? Come on, share with us if
yeah.
you want to share something with us.
Yeah, for sure. They are cheering for me. They are really supportive. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Yeah, like I have a little brother who was watching the stream. I went, for example, to the bathroom and I was hearing the cast when I was in the breaks of the games. So yeah, it's really cool to. Luckily, I have that support. So yeah, I'm really thankful towards that. Yeah, and yeah, they
Okay.
will be super impressed. Like I'm not sure. Like my mother and my dad are not here, so they will come later, and I will let them know, obviously. So yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You didn't say yet. You have a preference, Viper or Doubt?
Say Doubt because I practiced with Doubt, and he said
Oh.
like, "See you in the semifinals." So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So, ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Dowd will be tomorrow with the Viper permission, right? If you want to say anything in
yeah,
Spanish to all your fans and supporters, es tu momento,
yeah.
Sebastián.
Ok, bueno, nada, mil gracias. Me llovieron cientos de mensajes. Nada, muy agradecido por el apoyo de todos. La verdad que está muy lindo lo que está pasando. Y bueno, está nada. Gracias por acompañar. Voy a intentar dar lo mejor, obviamente. Espero que no termine acá todavía, espero llegar más lejos. Pero bueno, ya estoy conforme con lo que hice y bueno, nada, vamos con todo. Gracias por el aguante.
¿Sabes,
Yeah.
Sebastián, que te quedan 2 series de todas maneras ya? Porque vas a jugar semis y
Yeah.
pase lo que pase, juegas de todas maneras el domingo.
Sí,
Con lo cual,
sí. Quedando
va a
series,
estar
así que
bueno.
más vale ganar.
Va a estar bueno, va a estar bueno.
Sí, sí.
Okay, I just said in English that, in Spanish, sorry, that there's still 2 series left. No matter what, he's going to play Saturday and Sunday because he's going to be at least in the 3rd position. But with how confident Sebastian is looking, oh boy, Mr. Sebastian, thank you and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, and have a good luck in your next set. Have fun. Thank you very much.
I don't need the luck. The Viper and Doubt need, but thank you for your wish.
Okay,
Take care,
enjoy.
man. Take care. No, sorry.
Bye.
Joking. Bye, man. Take care.
Bye.